Uh-oh, folks. That's not what I look like constantly, I promise you. Good evening, everybody. I am struggling tonight. I'm trying to get this thing to work. Trying to get it to cooperate. There we are. Holy shit. Jesus Christ. Okay, and we're back. We've done it. I'm alive. I made it. I'm anxious, but we're here. Let me fix chat again. And hello, Lurker. I hope you're doing well. Oh, Jesus Christ. How do things work? Let's see. But yeah, no, it's chill. We made it. We're here. I have things to talk about. Only motherfucker here? Damn. That's unfortunate. Yeah, no. I think shifting my stream time by an hour because I was because I wanted to prepare better. And I was very busy today. So yeah. It's okay. It's okay. Maybe more people will show up a little bit later on. But we shall survive. We shall persevere. and it'll be alright. But yeah. No, I appreciate you being here at least. It could be worse. There could be nobody. You have a lot of free time. It is Saturday though. I mean, actually, I guess maybe people are doing things and socializing and whatnot. Yeah. Yeah, no. Let's see, is this gonna work? Oh. Yeah, okay, I think that should, oopsie daisy. I think that should work. Yes, okay. Socializing is for nerds, exactly. Or you can do it with a person who can like only read your messages and not see you. That works as well. Jesus. But yeah. Yeah. I am tired. I'm kind of anxious, but I do also really want to stream. And I'm working tonight anyway. I have to go to work at the beautiful hour of 2 AM. 1 AM actually. And then I have to work till 10. So that's fun. That's fun. But because it's a Sunday, I'm at least gonna get paid 15 euros instead of 12. So you know, working class saved, I guess. We did it. We did it, folks. But yeah, you know, we can make the most of this being a small stream. I will post it on Twitter real quick. I posted it an hour ago. I'm absolutely fucking nuking my engagement by announcing my streams. But it's okay. It's okay. It's worth it, I believe. It's just something I have to do. Shockingly, people don't think tweets where I announce streams are very funny and then want to share them with their friends. I don't know what it is. Okay. Wait, well, let me see what we're talking about. Okay, we're gonna talk about scientists doing a thing. Scientists are doing a thing? I'm sorry, I should have done this a little earlier, but you know, it is what it is. And okay, all right, we got it. We got the tweet up. I posted it. Given a few definitely not vaguely clickbaity descriptions of what we're talking about. So yeah, we can fucking go for it, dude. We can jump right in. Let's have a look. So we have a few options, as per usual. Jesus Christ, I need to fix the white balance on this thing. Holy fuck. Or I can just turn the brightness of this down. This isn't helping my complexion at all. There we go. Let's go with that. Okay, so today we can talk about, we've got some options. We got talking about Amazon doing a thing. MJ looking ass, true. That's what I aspire to look like. That's my ideal. Okay, so we got that. We got the case against Hunter Biden, the biggest political enemy in America right now, because he's very dangerous. He keeps on being too cool and doing too much cocaine, and the Republicans want more for them, so they're kind of angry. They're getting jealous. That's the thing. There's a new guy working on that, and it seems pretty interesting. Scientists discovering a new thing, apparently a new force of nature, apparently, which sounds pretty interesting, and I would like to have a look at that. But yeah, can't knock a guy with a hoe addiction. Exactly. I mean, he's kind of just chilling, you know. He's kind of just doing his own thing, doing what anyone would if they were born to like a super rich family and they just kind of want to hang out, you know. I mean, it makes sense, right? He's like he was like the vice president and now president's son. It's got to like fuck you up, kind of, right? Like that's got to do some weird shit to you, I feel like. The constitutional case that Donald Trump is already banned from being president. This is something that's pretty interesting. It's being levied by some conservative lawyers, which is also curious, given that these kinds of people like to suggest that the only people going against Trump are libs and people who are progressive and simply threatened by Trump's amazing policy. Yeah, so that's pretty interesting, and we can get into that and the specifics of it, and also Trump's defense we can also take a look at. I got a separate article for that. Yeah, so what would we like to jump in with? I'm not sure what I want to go for. There's nothing I want specifically. I think all of these things are vaguely interesting. We can, Trump's defense. Well, let's go through, okay, we can go through the case against Trump, first of all, and then we'll have a look at Trump's defense. Because it kind of ties into each other, and it's good if we go chronologically, I believe. So, this is an article by Vox, and, oopsie daisy, that's not right. Hold on, let me resize that. This article is called "The Constitutional Case That Donald Trump is Already Banned from Being President." And this is pretty interesting, right? So first of all, as I said before, it's being levied by two conservative lawyers, and what they're doing is they're arguing it constitutionally, as you might have guessed. So the amendment that they're specifically arguing is the 14th Amendment, right? That Trump breached the 14th Amendment and Section 3. So if you don't know, because I think most normal people don't know, even Americans, the 14th Amendment, or Section 3 of it, is this. No person shall be a senator or representative in Congress or elector of president and vice president, or hold any office, civil or military, under the United States or under any state who having previously taken an oath as a member of Congress or as an officer of the United States, to support the Constitution of the United States, shall have engaged in insurrection or rebellion against the same, or given aid to or comfort to the enemies thereof. So you have to basically make sure you constantly enforce the Constitution, and if you go against it, if you go against the state when there's like a rebellion happening from the people, then basically you can get impeached, and you can be removed from the White House if 2/3 of Congress votes for it. So yeah. So this is a pretty fucking solid point, you know. It's there in the Constitution. There's not much you can really do at that point. Like if it's written there, There's not much to go against it. And yeah, so there is one time in which people there was a case where this constitution was invoked, and then they said or this amendment was invoked, and then they said no, which is I think it's here we are. Yeah, in the Griffins case, where basically this black guy was convicted of attempted murder, right? And he said that because the judge was previously somebody who was a member of the Confederacy, and I believe he might have been part of their government. I'm not sure, but he said that because he was there and because he believed so much in that, and because he fought for them, that he is biased against this guy. And that therefore it shouldn't be permitted that he legislates over his case. And basically, this guy he went against him, and then a judge said no. So there is a case in which if they argued that it shouldn't be literally interpreted, and that it should only be interpreted by how the government feels about it. But also, this was in 1866. Well, oh no, not in 1866. It was in 1869 rather. And this is something that I really, really strongly doubt would function today, unless there's a very pro-Trump judge involved in the case, and I don't think that'll happen. I think they'll be careful about selecting somebody unbiased there. So yeah, so that's pretty fun. And let's see what Trump has to say about that, because he's aware of this, and he's aware that he's fucked up, and he's pretty much, very much at risk of being done in for it. So he tries to defend himself, and he's got a few in his arsenal of what he thinks could work and be an effective argument. Let's take a look. So here it is in the 2020 election case. This is about denying the election and trying to take over. So yeah, we got a list. Defense strategy number 1. Trump's statements about the election fraud were protected as free speech under the First Amendment, which is pretty fantastic. So him just saying, yeah, I can do literally anything. I can do literally whatever I want. And it doesn't matter because free speech. Unfortunately, that's not how it works. There are limitations to free speech, like you can't be the president and tell people to commit treason. That might not be allowed, same way it's not allowed to be like, hey, I'm gonna, go murder somebody. There are limitations, unfortunately. His second strategy is that they're arguing that he was only aspirational in his requests that Mike Pence doesn't certify the election results. So he didn't actually order him, and he didn't scream at him or beg him to do it. But he was just being like, please, it would be nice if you did, but you don't have to. So they're trying to argue that he didn't actually make him break the Constitution, but that he just really, really wanted him to, and he asked nicely, but didn't quite get anywhere. Yeah, I don't think that'll work, and legal experts apparently feel the same. They think oh wait, no, never mind. O'Brien says it's not a stupid claim, and points out something interesting about the way Trump works that might help him protect the case. Trump oftentimes doesn't finish things. He sort of encourages people to go storming the Capitol, then he gets in a limo and goes home. He's never out front. He never has the courage of his convictions, if he has any convictions. He has other people do the dirty work, and at some point he just walks away. I don't think this is true. I don't think this is accurate of Trump. I think Trump, behind the scenes, is probably very, very, very pushy, and he probably, acts like a massive bitch baby, and you can probably use that as evidence. Didn't Trump supporters want to hang Pence? Yes, they do. They absolutely do want to hang Pence. There was multiple people at the January 6th riots being like, we're gonna go in and we're gonna find him and kill him. We want him dead. And Mike Pence has come out very openly talking about how Trump did try and make him do election fraud, and how he just rejected it because he believes in the Constitution. So now he's like, that's his whole platform, by the way. That's what he's running on. He's running on the fact that he was the vice president who like protected the country when the country needed it. But he doesn't realize that the country doesn't want protection because like his voter base fucking hates the law. Also, Trump threw chicken nuggets after he lost. Yes, he did. This is exactly what I'm talking about, right? There's no way that he managed to like stay like fully fucking calm, and he didn't like fully just tell people like that that they should go and do it, like they have to do it or else, you know? He definitely fucking made him did some awful shit. Okay, here we are. The third defense strategy. Trump always believed that the election was fraudulent. So yeah, they say that Trump didn't actually have any criminal intent because he believed that it was legitimate election fraud, despite many people telling him otherwise. And yeah, so this I believe falls through because they investigated the election. I think he has the right to say this while they haven't conducted an investigation yet. I believe that does kind of wither away when there's a fucking full federal investigation. They realize there's nothing going on. So yeah. All in all, I think if this goes through, he's pretty fucked. Because what is he gonna do, you know? There are so many people that hate him. There are so many people that recognize what a threat he is to democracy, you know? Especially people in actual, like, positions of, you know, law, right? People who are enforcing this shit. So I think, I feel like we'll be pretty set. Oh no, why is it doing that? There we are. Even if the election was fraudulent, you can't just storm the Capitol. Exactly. I don't know why, oh lord, why people have such a hard time realizing that. But, yeah, I don't know, they're kind of grasping at straws. It's very clear they don't really have much left in their tank, you know, in their, yeah. Like, they're kind of just fucked. They are just kind of fucked. Uh-oh. Hold on. Yeah, okay. Yeah, my computer's being a bit gay again, but we're making it work. Okay, let's see what else we have. So that's about that in the Trump department. He seems pretty fucked, which is really good because it is an incredibly strong candidate. And if we got rid of him and we set like a very clear legal precedent that kind of shit can't be tolerated, I think that would be pretty good for America, and that could you know, help prevent the rise of more American fascism, which would be good because that's not a good thing, you know. Yeah. Let's move on to other not good things. We can talk about Amazon. Okay, hold on. There we are. So Amazon is shockingly not being very nice to their workers. I know we all expected better. I know Amazon's known for how nice and kind and thoughtful they usually are, but turns out that's a lie. So Amazon started to track and penalize workers who work from home too much. So this is, oh my god. Wait, here we are. Let's go 12. Oh. 12foot.io. We're gonna remove that paywall. Okay. So, Amazon bad, shocked. Yeah, I know. It's very upsetting. So it's interesting because this is about workers who work in tech, right? So they can be. It doesn't really matter where they are as long as they're doing their own work, right? And I think a lot of workers, especially in the tech area, wanted to work remotely. 85% of them ended up working hybrid or fully remote, right? So this is clearly what people want, and apparently because Amazon feels that they're not working hard enough, I suppose, and they're not controlling them enough, they're taking punitive action. Yeah, so some staff members were alerted on Wednesday that they were not meeting our expectation of joining your colleagues in the office at least 3 days a week. So I don't really get this, because it's you're doing Amazon tech work, you know? Nobody really wants to be there. You know? Like if these workers want to make friends and be friends with the other people in the office, they'll go. But you know, if they don't wanna, then let them not do that. But yeah, pretty much just the usual Amazon shit, them fucking up everything for everybody else who isn't them. And it's not good. It's pretty sad, pretty bad, pretty sad, pretty depressing. Okay, let's have a look at the recent developments in the our greatest political threat on the planet, Mr. Hunter Biden. Jesus Christ, here we are. Oh, there we are. Okay. So, in the Hunter Biden case, Big Dick Hunter, that's what we call him. We love him. In the Hunter Biden case, there was like, it seemed like shit was dying down, and it seemed like there was gonna be you know, they were gonna finally come to a conclusion and make a plea deal. After Hunter pleaded guilty to 2 misdemeanor tax charges. The deal would have also included an arrangement that would have resolved a felony gun charge. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know why he's doing it, but you know, I kind of want freedom for my boy Hunter, you know? Free him. I don't care what he did. It's fine. But yeah, so they recently put on a new special counsel on the team. Without really explaining it. So this was, he was ordered by the district attorney of America. I forgot what his name is right now. But they didn't really explain why. So this guy, his name is David Weiss, and you're gonna be shocked about this. You're gonna be absolutely like sandblasted. But David Weiss is actually somebody who was appointed by Mr. Donald Trump. Shocker, I know. So this is him. This is Mr. David Weiss, and he was nominated by Donald Trump to be the United States attorney for the United States District Court of for the District of Delaware, and he's been there since 2018. There's not much notable about him. He is just there, and he's there as a consequence of Trump putting him there. So it wouldn't be surprising to me if Trump was like, hey, I really hate these guys. Can you please do something? They make me angry. And so yeah, this guy's just going out to be his bitch. But yeah, pretty please, yeah. So yeah, that's a fun thing. We love to see it. Them wasting their time, especially it's obvious that they're kind of doing this right now as well, and they're kind of just flailing around as a consequence of the fact that Trump is gonna get indicted, and well, he's been indicted a million times. He's gonna get arrested and put in jail. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. So yeah, but you know, with Hunter, I feel it's just them wanting to waste time. And them just kind of flailing and wanting to take away Biden's credibility, you know, by being his the father of someone who's apparently a big bad scary criminal, even though he's kind of he seems very harmless. He has very harmless energy. Yeah. Okay, so I got another thing here. I need to put it through a paywall bypasser. Okay, here we are. Interesting news. Very concerned, like kind of freaky news when you first hear about it. Scientists may be on the brink of discovering the 5th force of nature. Now, looking at this, mine and I assume most people's first question is, what? Huh? Excuse me? And yeah, so it turns out It sounds pretty funny, but I have kind of figured this out. I read through it a few times, and I think I understand it now. But experts closing in on potentially identifying new force after a surprise wobble of subatomic particle. Now this sounds very confusing, and it kind of is, but we're gonna try our best to break it down into an understandable manner. So we understand there are 4 fundamental forces in nature, apparently, 3 of which, the electromagnetic force and the strong and weak nuclear forces, are explained by the standard model of particle physics. However, the model does not explain the other known fundamental force, gravity, or dark matter, a strange and mysterious substance thought to make up about 27% of the universe. And now they think there might be another 5th fundamental force of nature. So the reason that they think this is because they were doing their shit in the Fermilab, the US Particle Accelerator facility, and they were looking at certain subatomic particles called muons, which is it's new to me. Apparently they're like electrons, but about 200 times heavier, and they're watching them move in a magnetic field. So the scientist, Patel, says the muons behave a bit like a child's spinning top in rotating around the axis of the magnetic field. However, as the muons move, they wobble. The frequency of that wobble can be predicted by the standard model. But the experimental results from Fermilab do not appear to match those predictions. So, yeah, basically, there's something going on that they can't explain with the current science that they have available. So what they're assuming is that there is some kind of unknown particle appearing in the loops, which could, for example, be the carrier of a 5th force. So, yeah, I very, very, very vaguely understand this, and it sounds interesting though. It sounds pretty wild. And it's kind of cool, you know. I like existing at a time when there's like a shocking amount of scientific developments being made on like a very very regular basis. You know, we have so much research, we have so many people, and we have really good like capacity for research now. So it's really cool. Interesting, but too big brain for you. That's understandable. It's okay. I get you. I get you. So, okay, that's the end of the news segment. That's all I have there today. Yeah, there's not too much going on. I did want to... God, I don't have the link for that anymore. Anyway, whatever, we'll ditch that one. But yeah, otherwise, I have a couple of videos to watch. We have 3 of them that I found. One of them is, hi A, welcome to the stream. Wow, this one's flopping hard, dude, that's crazy. Interesting. What can you do? How are you doing, fella? How are you doing? Yeah, we're taking a look. We can, look at second thoughts. We can look at somebody who's denying the existence of dinosaurs, or we can watch a truther medicine video from a lady who seems like she might have gotten her entire education on how the world works from a Facebook group, which is very, very, very concerning. Some good days and bad days, but we power through. Yeah, no, I can't get up my ass about it not working out one time or something, you know. If I do get too conscientious of that, then that's not gonna be a good thing. That's gonna mean I'm gonna get super burned out and stuff. So we move and try to make the most of it. So yeah, we can take a look at this one first. The interesting, very concerning dinosaur denying video. And now I'm not sure if this is a real honest person, but he has a look in his eyes that quite scares me and makes me think that he believes every word he's saying, and I'm not sure what to make of it. I have no idea. And I found this on a playlist I have. um, called Truther videos, which I found from someone, and it has all the like wildest, most concerning videos ever. So it'll be pretty interesting to watch. Mentally ill eyes, yeah, you can tell there's something going on there. JFK was gay. It's yeah, for some reason in the Truther video thing, they have a Family Guy clip about fucking Randy trying to explain to his dad that JFK was actually gay. Which is like a conspiracy theory that some people uphold, which I heard about on fucking Alex Jones at some point, because some guy came on to claim that he'd like been taken to a room where they looked at pictures of that by like government officials, and then they didn't say anything to him, so they like wanted him to see the JFK gay sex pictures. It was concerning. But with a jawline and more brainworms. Yeah, this is. I'm glad you're not at this stage. Yeah.
No
please be careful.
In the entire world has a real dinosaur bone on display. That's a pretty bold statement, and I'd agree, but the museums admit it. You think that they throw a Tyrannosaurus Rex on display in a museum where children are running around and have a rope protecting it, and that's it? You must not understand how lucrative and expensive these dinosaur bones are. And also, if you didn't know, the only people that are allowed to see the dinosaur bones in the back rooms are paleontologists. So the only people that can see the dinosaur bones are people
I can't tell if I'm really retarded or if this guy is actually serious. Real. Wait, we can check his channel.
It just gets worse and worse as if you keep watching.
Wait, we'll see. We can check his channel. We'll see if it's legitimate. Because he said dinosaurs are about as real as global warming, and that's the thumbnail. So I like instantly when I see that, I kind of believe him. You know, I feel like he's aware of that. He looks like Abe after he left a cult. Yeah, this is like an alternate universe Abe where just shit went really wrong for him.
After this,
okay, wait.
I have to be done. I have to be done watching this YouTube video. I'm getting really mad about this. I'm gonna throw up a couple pictures for you guys. This is definitely a video you should stay for till the end. I don't even know where I'm gonna go with this. First, I'm gonna show you this. This is a horseshoe magnet. Basically,
I think this guy's actually just
schizo. You can see the poles, the vortex going around them. The closer you put those two together, the stronger they get for some reason, okay? I'm not claiming to know all this. I'm putting this out so that people can, you know, maybe someone does know about this and they'll make something. I don't know. This is bullshit. Okay, predictive programming right here. You saw the last shape. You saw this shape. Why does...
Wait, he's saying the shape of a horseshoe magnet showing up in different places is evidence of conspiracy.
This shape seemed to pop up all over the world. I'm really getting mad. I'm starting to get frustrated. I'm really frustrated right now. I'm getting mad. I'm not joking. I'm smiling, but I'm getting pissed.
And oh my, this guy is terrifying. This guy is scary. Horses are magnets, exactly.
Before I show you the rest of, I'm just gonna show you a couple pictures. But if these are some type of free energy thing and we just got rid of it and we are paying money for electricity right now and shit, I'm gonna be really mad. That's why I'm done watching the video for the day. If you want the video though, I'll give it to you. It's 5 hours long. It's gonna make you really mad. If my videos, you know, what I'm showing you is waking you up and making you mad, oh, you don't even want to.
Okay, this guy's fully serious. This guy's fully honest. He's like genuinely really mentally ill. See, this is like the thing that I find really fascinating. There's a whole industry of like really fucking like paranoid, insane Americans who get like really into this shit. It's really, really, really concerning. My parents took me to that giant Noah's Ark creationist museum when I was a kid, and one of the tour guides couldn't decide whether he thought that dinosaurs were fake or whether they were on the ark. Jesus Christ, dude. That's fucking like terrible. That's so sad, you know? Because like, what chance do you have if you're lied to as a kid like that, you know? Like this is why I feel like people need to be more forgiving of like terrible, stupid people. Because a lot of people are lied to like on insane levels from birth, and then of course they're gonna be like really easy to fall into like insane beliefs and be like stupid. Is this kind of thing caused by suburban brain rot? This is caused by a number of things. One of the main things that I've been talking about lately that I feel like it's caused by, that I post on Twitter about, is fucking post-COVID brain damage, which is like a very real issue. And there's been like clear links found between like the damage from COVID and like things like respiratory illnesses like that, which like affect your lungs, and like psychotic issues, right? So it's like it's very likely that the Republican voter base has become like way more insane as a consequence of them having COVID. You having COVID 3 times, being retarded. Well, at least you're not fucking at least you are vaxxed. Is what I wanted to say. Are you vaxxed? I'm hoping you're vaxxed. Wait, please tell me you are. Abe's a paranoid insane American. What do you mean? Yes, but the kind of paranoid insane American I can still talk to. And like try and justify. You're not vaxxed? Oh my god. Yeah, no, then you are kind of fucked. Yeah. Then that is gonna fuck you up decently. Yeah, I don't know. That's unfortunate. You should have probably gotten vaxxed, but it's too late now. What can you do? Your brain's just gonna have a bit more of a fun time. We'll see what the rest of this video is about though, because I'm quite enthralled now that we know that he's this man. This fucking Pixar looking motherfucker is actually like honest.
See the video, but
oh. There we are.
Watching this video, you'll realize a lot of engineers have demonstrated how the mass of the dinosaurs and their legs makes no sense. They wouldn't be able to, their joints mathematically wouldn't be able to hold up their bodies.
I like I love his fucking he looks so insane, poor guy. I like how he picks a stegosaurus, even though that's like the thing that we have that's like most comparable to animals like rhinos or elephants or something, right? Like I think when engineers were talking about that, they're probably talking about like the huge massive ones. But the reason that could be possible, right, is because we don't actually fucking know how the dinosaurs looked and how their flesh was constructed. We knew their bones and we make assumptions based off that, but like there are fucking a billion other ways that the dinosaurs could have looked. So perhaps he's right. Perhaps some engineers have been correct, but I also don't think engineers are the real ones to say how animals work, you know? I don't think they necessarily get that. Vaguely gestures at engineers he doesn't name. Well, maybe there's a source. There's no source. Okay, well, maybe he's right. Maybe he's right.
Here's a company that makes dinosaurs.
We want to hear people out, okay? We want to hear people out. That's what I'm all about, okay? I'm all about acceptance, trying to go in friendlily, and seeing what we can take out of it, okay? Wait, this is a really good point he makes here.
Wouldn't be able to hold up their bodies. It's brutal. Here's a company that makes dinosaur replicas. $4,500. Oh.
I love how every like goofy, silly, like clearly like insane thing he says, he goes It's very funny. Dinosaurs are dead. It's kind of hard to figure out the mass accurately. Well, I mean, it depends on how long ago the thing died, but given that dinosaurs died 65 million years ago, yeah.
Look, the materials they used to make them.
Wait, guys, there are fake versions of this thing. Therefore, you think that thing actually existed? You think dodos exist? Curious. Here's a dodo stuffy that I found on Amazon. Now what, liberal? Yeah, like Jurassic Park made them scary lizards, but a lot of them were basically birds, Lamau. Yeah, exactly. Like, we don't know. And birds, we do have a lot of, and they are like a lot more like closer to dinosaur than any like weird fucking lizard creatures we have, right? Like in large part, you know, there are some dinosaurs that are very close to like amphibious creatures, and they are amphibious, but like a lot of them like the land ones, I don't see why they would be the way that they were. There are cardboard cutouts of Obama, therefore Obama isn't real, dude. Honestly, exactly. We've known this. We've known this. He's not real. It's always just been a cardboard cutout that they like paraded around. Chickens are closer to dinosaurs than crocodiles are? Exactly. Dude, I fucking love chickens. They're so silly.
Looked into the history of dinosaurs. My boy Ferdinand here found a dinosaur bone apparently in the 1850s, sent it to a paleontologist, and the guy told him he could construct an entire skeleton from one tooth. That isn't pseudoscience for you. I don't skeleton from a paleontologist, and the guy told him he could construct an entire skeleton.
He could have or couldn't? What the fuck? Well, that was like that was crazy. How did he do that?
He sent it to a paleontologist, and the guy told him he could construct an entire skeleton from one tooth.
I think he's saying he could have. Yeah, well, wasn't that also really wrong though? If I remember correctly, they did construct it, and then like years later, paleontologists looked at it and they were like, "That's kind of bullshit." Why do people like this use this music? It gets really annoying. Well, that's TikTok for you. People use the same shit on TikTok again and again and again and again. It's what fucking drives me insane. So if I hear the same thing like 4 times in a row, it makes me so upset. Like in my fucking, like it's like some weird fucking autism thing or like ADD thing where if I like hear the same thing, I just my brain gets angry and bored, and then just like upset at things. His Midwest accent is too much for Max to decipher. Well, you decipher it then. Fucking translate for me. What was that?
Just and the guy told him he could construct an entire skeleton from one tooth. That isn't pseudoscience for you. I don't know what is. T-Rex's closest relative, the chicken. No, I'm serious. This is bad. How?
No, I'm serious, guys. This is holy shit. This is a catastrophe.
Dinosaurs evolved into birds. I thought that evolution, you like, and you may be what? I thought that evolution, you like.
Wait a minute, guys. I think I just uncovered something. Hi Naomi, how are you doing? Not the chicken? Dude, it's clearly fake. It's fake.
And you may be wondering, why would
this guy does look like he has German roots, to be fair. Look at those blue eyes, blonde hair. This is a real... Can I call someone an Aryan? Is that...
Can't they just like shut
offensive?
Everyone up and let them go in the back rooms then? Let some independent researchers go back there, get some bone fragments and test them, and they'll definitely know it's dinosaur bones, dude. Well, that happened one time with a Neanderthal skull that they were saying was an in-between stage of a human and a monkey. And they found out that the top section was an extinct orangutan skull and the bottom was a human jawline. Also,
wait, what does that mean? Hey, now go easy on the Aryans. We didn't choose this.
The amount of stomachs that a dinosaur would have to have, and the amount of calories that it'd have to intake is impossible. But
I love his little
made
laugh.
up dinosaurs
So
to make
funny.
everyone think that the Earth's millions and billions of years old, so we'd believe in the Big Bang, so we'd think we're on a ball.
He's just schizo posting at this point.
But if you want me to expose more pseudoscience on your For You page and following, you've got to make sure you're following me right here. And go ahead and click on my profile and check my link tree. It's got all my socials there. I keep getting banned for some reason here.
He keeps getting banned for some reason. Why is he getting banned? Why is he getting banned? I've lost the narrative. I've lost the narrative. He is bleeding. Yeah, no, I think we all have. It's okay. I don't think anybody knows. But okay. We could look at this playlist because there's a lot in here, and maybe we'll catch something that catches our eye. So these are the videos that these like regular schizo posters watch like all the time, and this is what fucking like bashes their brains in bit by bit. Obama is gay. Michelle is transgender. The Secret Society Network. I'm completely convinced you shouldn't have platformed him. I think he has more subscribers than me, thank God. We're okay. We're okay. It's not a platforming just yet. Fast approaching the mark of the beast hour. Very concerning. Why satellites are a joke. Transvestigation. There's a lot of trans stuff on here, which is like weird. Them looking at fucking like voice training progress. Hi Mia, how are you doing? I'm okay. I'm a little bit tired. I'm kind of annoyed that my last stream got cucked so hard because I got claimed. And that's annoying. You have the wrench. Yeah, I modded you right after the end of the stream. But yeah, not good, not good. But what can you do? Meh. These seem pretty boring. Christian fundamentalist conspiracies, SMH. Yes. Well, a lot of these, yeah, a lot of these are like vaguely linked or have like strange elements of Christianity because that's where you have all the crazy people already, right? So they want to like take advantage of their most like vulnerable groups. So we have this other interesting video in here that I wanted to take a look at, and I think it's interesting because it kind of shows how a lot of these people, in my eyes, are victims, right? So this is a lady. Her name is Dana Gesselchen. I think she's also German, judging by that last name, or like she's a descendant of Germans. Don't know why so many Germans are being insane and falling into right-wing conspiracies. I don't know, it's a bit concerning. You're on the bus right now, so you'll be in and out. No worries, no worries. Safer as short or as long as you'd like. But yeah, she posts a lot. Mainly, she shares the channel with her husband, and she likes to talk about health and fixing things and how to, you know, be a good person. Germans being reactionary, impossible. It's never happened before. Never, ever. So yeah, let's have a look at what she has to say about how she's evicting her parasites, because I think figuring out these people and their like insane approach to health is kind of helpful to understanding the extent of their conviction. And yeah, we can get some insight. And also, she seems like a very kind lady, and I feel kind of just a little bit sorry for her. And yeah, let's have a look. I have no right to make fun of German things. I'm literally Czech. Oh my god, imagine. Holy shit. That was a fucking crazy visual gag. She's so awesome. Dude, she's fucking so cool. Those glasses. Those glasses. Holy fucking shit. Jump scare? White woman jump scare? White on white racism? Dude, you have white on white racism. Yeah, it's very common. I mean, especially in the EU. Not good. She's opening a can of worms. This is about to get fucking crazy.
It is true, as you saw in the beginning, I'm about to open up a can of worms.
She's gonna do it,
and
folks.
I do mean that as a pun, but quite literally, it's kind of gross when you start talking about parasites in the human body. I did a testimony recently.
Why is no one talking about white on white racism? Exactly. Why, professional lurker?
And it's called Breaking the Mold. And it's my testimony of my recovery from mold toxicity.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, parasite.
Okay, you know what? This video is might be very slow.
And I honestly believe that.
Do we stick with this? Do we stick with this, or do we find something a little bit more entertaining? Probably find something more entertaining, huh? Or do you want to
because the world
see
that
where
we
this
live
goes?
in, I mean, the parasites are everywhere. 70% of shopping cart handles are contaminated with fecal matter. And that may be a little bit better now with everybody wiping down the shopping cart handles because of the viral situation.
Okay, you know what? No, I am bored by this. Experiencing the white woman urge to glare at minorities on public transport. I just like glaring at anybody, honestly. Like if, I mean, if I'm not like dying, you know? Sometimes on public transport, I'm like going home at night, like drunk and baked as shit. And then it's like the worst fucking experience because whenever I'm like incredibly messed up and tired, there are like people approach me on public transport like I had a guy sit next to me once for half an hour while I was on my way home, and I was reading a book, and he just came and sat next to me and started telling me about everything that happened in his life, like including like he talked about how his like sister died of cancer and he was like in war, and then he came back and his mother died of cancer, and I was just sitting there and I couldn't leave because I had to fucking stop way ahead. And this guy was just crazy, and he didn't know where he wanted to get out. I had to fucking help him figure that out, and I kind of just was like, maybe this is the one, and then he was like, yeah, this is right, and I was like, okay, bye, and then he left me alone. But it was fucking insane. So that's kind of my issue with public transport as well. Like, I like public transport, but we need to make it like accessible to people who are not comfortable with being harassed by some random stranger. I'd rather pay $10 a gallon for gas than ride public transport, I swear to God. Yeah, I mean, that's the issue, right? Like, if you have the option to not do it, it's very often much, much better, you know? So, there just needs to be improvements made there so we can actually have that be better, and have that not be, like something that people who don't absolutely have to do it, you know,
We've been out with
always
friends.
avoid. So, okay, we'll have a look at somebody else, somebody a little bit more interesting, a bit more substantial. He's going to say some more stuff, and we'll see what's going on. This is one of our favorite incels. Think before you sleep. And this video struck me as interesting because it's entitled Women Who Can't Get a Man. And given that this is an incel channel where everyone constantly bitches about everything all the time, I thought it would be interesting to see what happens when a woman bitches and see how they feel about it. So let's see. Maybe he has a good point. Maybe he's got something worthwhile for us. Let's see.
And realize that you were the only one not getting hit on, and then immediately thinking it's because you exist in a bigger body. It's horrible because you know that like male attention isn't the end all be all, but at the same time it still hurts.
Welcome to quite possibly one of the most depressing TikTok channels that I've ever seen. Actually, I don't watch TikTok that much, so this is without a doubt the most depressing TikTok channel that I've ever seen. And the more I watch, the worse it gets.
I'm curvy, I'm bigger than most of my friends, so my first instinct is like,
He does
they
sound
don't
like an
want bigger-
incel. This guy sounds exactly like how you'd think Chud Jack sounds like. Like, exactly. Like, if I had to, like, associate a voice with, like, that, like, persona and, like, that kind of caricature, it would be like, yeah, this is why women don't actually deserve rights, you know? Like, he would be like that. It would be awful. Ben Shapiro, but somehow more of a lame nerd. Yeah, it's like Ben Shapiro if he had, like, even less, like, puberty somehow.
girl. This past summer I was at a hostel and I saw these guys. I went to introduce myself and I was standing next to this girl that was just like...
What about women's
complete
wrongs? We
Victoria's
can talk
Secret,
about
like the old
both.
Victoria's
I love
Secret
talking about women's
supermodel
wrongs.
vibes.
Interesting how she mentioned the old Victoria's Secret models. What's wrong with the new Victoria's Secret models? Or the
Well,
new Calvin Klein models?
yeah,
or the
I mean,
new
that's what-
Abercrombie and Fitch models? But go on.
And I was like,
He's just like angrily being like, yeah, she made a correct point. She talked about how models used to be smaller and now they're big. Like, what are you trying to say? What are you trying to say, little man? These people have such like upset, like fucking angry, like little fella energy. Not to shit on short people. Like I love short people. I don't love people who are short and they're constantly revolving their whole identity around compensating for that. You know, you can tell when you've got somebody who's like, they're like painfully insecure about a certain trait, and so they're always trying, you know, they're always putting it on a little bit. They're always trying to like reaffirm their position in society. Angry little fella's a mindset. Exactly, dude. Exactly. The fucking, I knew so many like cool short guys because a lot of people, they understand that, you know, like if you fit very easily into like conventional beauty standards, you can date easier. If you don't, you might have to like think about it a little bit. And I know a lot of short guys who did think about it. They realized that all you have to do to be attractive is be confident, be kind, you know, be self-assured that even if you don't manage a thing one time, you'll manage it the next, and that you know what's going on and all that kind of thing. And therefore they're chill. They're like, and they're respected, you know? The respect comes from people respecting themselves. And if people clearly don't respect themselves, then you're not going to respect them. I believe in chubby girl supremacy. Abso-fucking-lutely, dude. Like, chubby people are very, very, very cute. You have there's value in literally every fucking body type, you know? Everything is nice and like hot and attractive in some different way, you know? And even if it's not to you, it will be to somebody else. There are so many fucking people, there's so many different tastes, there's so much fucking variety. There's always gonna be someone who finds something attractive. All incels are just lonely, insecure, and lack social skills. They blame feminism and modernity for their issues as tale as old as time. Yeah, I've noticed that incels, a lot of the time, incels are kind of fucking themselves by being very definitive about everything, because they get themselves locked in an echo chamber where, like, success and the ability to succeed is quantifiable, you know? It's something, like, you see this a lot. You see them how, like, they measure it out, like, with, God, what's it called? The sexual market value. There we are, sexual market value, right? And they have like a whole thing about how you can calculate it and figure it out, and see how valuable and good you are, and if you're actually gonna be able to ever get laid. And they say like, if you don't have this amount, you're fucked. You're gonna die. What's your SMV, Carl? I don't know. We gotta figure that out. There's another video, I think maybe by this guy, maybe by Wheat Waffles, I think it's called, the other big incel YouTuber, where they like explain how to calculate it. And if you want, we can have a look after this video, and we can calculate ours together. I'm pretty sure I saw some streamers I like, and you all like probably do this, but we can give it a shot ourselves.
Like, hi, I'm Juliana, and while he was shaking my hand, he was literally looking at her, being like, nice to meet you. And you guys, I got so mad. After that, he didn't talk to me again, and I got so mad. I left the bar, and I wrote, like, slam poetry on my phone. I can show you if you want to see it. Because it was so many years of, like, pent-up anger and frustration that I feel like I didn't even get the chance to introduce myself. I didn't even get the chance to, like,
See, this is also really depressing because the way that this woman is talking, you can tell it's really fucking genuine. It's so, like, authentic and pure. Like, this isn't her, you know, putting on an act. This is, like, her journaling to herself and to her audience. And it's really depressing because this is a really nice thing to do, you know? It's really nice to be honest with your audience. It's really nice to share your feelings. It's nice to reaffirm people that their experience isn't the only one that's like that, you know? And you can only have that by having people like this who are going to openly talk about it and discuss it with people. And then if you have somebody like this coming in, ruining everything and ruining confidence of young women like this who actually, you know, have the guts to go out and try and tell people about things and try and reaffirm other members of society like them who might have had similar experiences, I think that's terrible and really sad. Yeah, my friend who's a 5'8" man whore, and it is a man whore because it's because he's funny and confident. Exactly. You just need to have confidence. You need to be kind of funny. You need to be a little bit silly. And you need to try. And that's all there is to it, you know? People are attracted to seeing people try. People have, like, seeing people have passion, you know? Seeing people believe in something. And if you don't have that, then you're fucked. Getting a haircut, we'll be back, Maxwell. Have a lovely time, fella. How are you getting a haircut? You have, like it's like 3 inches long. But yeah, enjoy. I love it when incels see a conventionally unattractive guy with a hot woman and they can't accept it because that threatens their idea that happiness is unattainable. Yeah, it's really fucking stupid because a lot of women don't really give a shit, you know? If incels actually went outside, something that I know like 90% of them probably don't do because they're insecure and angry, they would see that women will date fucking anything. Like, genuinely, okay? I'm not gonna lie. I've talked to people who talked about like the most horrible, terrible, awful people who they ended up dating because that person was confident and was basically just like, you know, I think you'd enjoy dating me, am I right? And then they were like, oh, you hit me, but you are confident and you're convincing. And so they went for it. It doesn't matter how shit of a person you are if you're confident. It helps to be nice. But, like, people can really easily get away with dating. It's not that hard. Yeah, seeing incels is depressing. as they have subscribed to an ideology which is of self-destruction and hard to get out. Yeah, it's constantly digging a deeper hole. Women are way less picky about physical appearance than men are. That depends. That depends, but generally, yeah, there is a lower standard because men are not expected to groom themselves, right? So when a woman doesn't do that, men are like, you know?
Meet them and let them get to know me. I felt like I was cast aside, and I felt like I didn't have any inherent
Hold on, I'm
value to
gonna
them because I
grab
wasn't
some
skinny, which is
grab some water.
horrible.
It may be the case that it's horrible, but it is reality.
Fuck
so
it.
what are you going to do?
I'll let
Live
it
in a
ride.
fantasy and complain about how you wish the world was different? Or are you going to take reality for what it is and act accordingly to change your undesirable outcomes? One of those is the mentally healthy choice, and the other is not. Side note though, as an enjoyer of cringe, I would love to see that slam poetry. That being said, this is 25-year-old Juliana Davis, a TikTok model slash dancer who went viral and amassed over 10 million views on that last video.
Live Max reaction.
That
No,
kind of
don't do me
attention
like
caught
that,
my
okay?
interest, and what I ended up finding was a person
Don't
who
you
deeply
dare.
wants a different life, but is so set on lying to herself that she spends no time trying to find realistic solutions to her problem. Instead, she just gripes on the internet about how no one wants her.
Every
No way, dude. See, this is why I wanted to watch this fucking video, man. It's a whole video from a fucking incel whose whole channel is dedicated to the concept of like being angry that nobody wants to date him, and then he's like, what? A woman is getting angry and upset about having a hard time dating? What? What's happening here? What's going on? Like, bro, my guy, what the fuck are you talking about? Wow, can you say projection? Yeah, a little bit, huh? Seems a little bit like it might be projection. Imagine complaining about people not wanting you. Incels could never. No, they're above that. They're way above that.
single time I get rejected by a man, my first thought is it's because of my body, and I hate that for myself. Like, I skip past all the possibilities of like, oh, he doesn't want a relationship, oh, he might be in love with his ex, oh, like, I don't know, he met someone else.
Oopsie
for me, it's
daisy.
just like, oh, he thinks I'm cool, but it's just my body that he can't get over.
Yeah. Do you want to date someone you aren't attracted to? Or worse, do you want to be in a relationship with a partner who doesn't actually like you? She doesn't really seem to get that, which is why a giant number of her videos involve her complaining about being single.
Wait, is this guy saying that everyone should just adhere to societal standards all the time and never complain about them? Does this guy know who he is?
Here's another one.
It can be so hard to get over the idea that you have to be skinny to be friends.
It's gonna be the same thing
usual
again,
spot
isn't it?
Of a partner, and no matter how much you get a boyfriend because they're skinny.
And that people strive
Oh.
because it's easier. Everything is easier when you're more attractive, which is why I always recommend that people strive to be as attractive as they possibly can be. The reason people don't want to do that is because being attractive is a lot of work and requires a lot of discipline. You have to be in shape, you have to have good posture, a lot of
let's have a
work,
look
and
at the guy.
requires
He's
a
in
lot of
shape.
discipline. You have to be in
That it could be natural. Could be natural. Doubtful.
shape, you have to have good
Most getting in shape for most men is very hard and it's very time consuming as well. The standard for like male beauty when it comes to being in shape is kind of absurd, right? Like when I was watching something where they were talking about this. Wait, let me have a look. They looked up men's health. Let's see. There we are. Men's health. So when you look up men's health, this is the shit you come across, you know? You come across fellas who look like this. You come across guys who look like this. You come across people who look like this. You know? And these, I'm about to break something to you. These aren't necessarily healthy men. Believe it or not, if you're somebody who's on steroids and cutters, which is what these people are on, which is something that makes them basically sweat a lot and retain a lot less water weight, so their muscles are more defined, which is you take things like Ozempic for this, and people who are clearly on steroids, those are the people who are being represented to men as like the average, you know, the standard male body. You know, you think about what you see in films. I think I've talked about this before, but you think about what you see in film. You think about like the shirtless men you see there. Those are never men who look like anywhere like near like the average like, you know, man, you know? It's always so insanely fucking removed from like the actual like standard. She seems just real and open about how she feels. I don't get what's wrong with this. Attractiveness is completely subjective, it seems. Yeah, it's really depressing. Incels can't accept the idea that a woman is struggling with a romantic connection because that threatens the idea that the incels' loneliness is a product of feminism and female supremacy. Yep. Yeah. I mean, they can't be they want to be the victims, you know. They're sick and tired of seeing women as victims, and they need to have a reversal of the standard. It's a, you know, a pretty common you know, mindset for these sorts of like reactionary people. Bodybuilder guys are often super unhealthy. Yeah, exactly. Like you want to be you don't want to be fucking endorsing that. You don't want to be pretending like that's a really good idea, because it's just not. You know? And it's really depressing to me that young men are like tricked into the idea that that's like somehow like what they should be looking like, you know? Especially when you think about like young boys and the fact that they like, even if they wanted to, they couldn't really get muscular like at like a certain age, because you know, you're a small child. You don't have like the hormones to do it yet. You're fucking still growing like into your regular body, and then you want to like pack on like muscles or something to like look like how actually like men on TV look. Yeah, it's suppressing.
Posture, you have to know what clothes to wear, you have to know how to style your hair. The reason your skinny friends are getting what they want is because they understand the amount of effort that's required to be desirable. But looking at some of the top comments on Juliana's viral video with 10 million...
Wait, is he saying that she's not making an effort to look good? What the fuck is he talking about? She looks great. She looks like your average standard pretty woman. There's nothing fucking... What's he fucking talking about? What the fuck is... It's kind of annoying at this point. What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
Now that comment makes it seem like men are being overly harsh, but because we aren't on Reddit...
The beauty industry is bad and enforces bad expectations of bodies. Crazy, I know. Crazy shredded muscle guys die at 30 all the time from heart failure and shit. Yeah, I looked at statistics for this a while ago. But yeah, there's like a... if you look at like the average like lifespan for people compared to that of bodybuilders, there's suddenly like a sharp decline at like 50. So that's usually apparently when it really hits, but you see it a lot with like younger people where their heart just explodes from, you know, fucking like having their shit grow so much, like at like a crazy absurd rate. It's like dicks in porn. Most dicks are like 5 inches, but in porn they're like 7 or 8 inches. They even do this with the bulls. They select stars with the biggest bulls, so and even biceps and hands count. Yeah, it's like this weird, like insane, like creation of like an unmaintainable standard, you know. And that's like the other reason why we really need to like, why you need to teach like conscious consumption of things like porn. Why sex education is really important, and it's like explained that it's not like, it's very, very far from reality, you know. Wasn't it recently a bodybuilder who died at 30? Yeah, there was one. Literally just ED inspo type shit. Yeah, it's literally that, but for men, and because they're too like, because they have to be strong and stoic about it. It's like a show of strength that they're like, you know, not eating, and that they're like sweating 60 billion gallons a day so they can look, you know, look like they got like tight muscles and that kind of thing.
We can put some things more into context. This person has posted a number of videos on TikTok where we can see that she is quite overweight. Now, it's really simple. If you want men to stop pretending that you're invisible, then take care of your weight problem. This is such a stupid point as well. You know, there are so many guys who like going for like fat people. Like, I know it's not like a constant thing, but if you exist and you're like a fucking fat woman, it's not impossible to get people to like you, you know? It's very far from the truth. That solve your issues with dating, but it will make you healthier. You clearly know what the problem is, so stop complaining about not being able to get men on the internet, and instead do the work to fix the issue. With that said though, Juliana is a plus-size model who posts lots of TikToks that seem to have less to do with enhancing her model.
Oh my god, she's fucking, this is plus-size now? Dude. This is just like what like a fucking regular person looks like, that who doesn't like make a huge effort to like go like skinny. That's fucking crazy. Wait, is she even calling herself plus size? Or I don't think she is. Huh. There are chubby chasers which could cause an abusive relationships. Yeah, but there are like people who fetishize literally everything. The point is that it's like stupid to say that nobody would want to date someone because they're like fat.
Modeling career, and more to do with getting validation from random strangers in the comments section as a way of coping and justifying not working on her appearance. But I digress. Let's watch.
Stomach has looked like this my entire life.
I feel really weird watching like so many videos of this lady being like half naked while this guy gets angry. Let's skip ahead a little bit.
His is like that.
So she can't lose weight because wavy hair? Okay. On a related
What?
note, check out this new meta that just dropped.
Wait, what the fuck? Wait, what did we fucking miss? What did
Outside exclusively together, and we would eat the same meals that my mom prepared for us. Like, even whenever we did the same diet and exercise routine, our bodies were just biologically made to work differently. Even though we share the exact same DNA, we both have the same mother and father. Something else I thought about is that we're both mixed. Our dad is Black and Korean, and he got really, really curly hair, whereas my hair is more wavy and straightish. And if someone were saying like, oh, well, if he looks like that, you can too, you're just not working hard enough or whatever, I would say, think about my hair. Like, there's like no way I can will my hair into being more curly. Same thing with our bodies. My body is just like this, and his is like that.
So she can't lose weight because wavy hair?
That's so fucking funny. I love when like conservatives do this thing. They like listen to like a full argument that's like laid out. It's laid out very clearly. Like you could show it to the average like 3-year-old and they'll be like, okay, I understand. And then like, and they're like, actually, I'm like really retarded and I don't understand what's happening here, which means that you're wrong. Like you're totally incorrect. This insane is so mean for no reason, just spite and hate. It seems by the way genetics can absolutely lead to making it harder to lose weight. Yes, exactly. It's like very much, bodies are very unique and different, and we have like, even if you have the same genetics, there will like be like things that change according to your environment, like epigenetically, you know, your genetics aren't set and they can change and develop according to what's happening around you. Like this is like a known thing, you know. So even if you do have a twin, you're gonna end up having different like fucking epigenetic makeup from them. She's literally correct. Bodies work differently. How did bro make it out of language arts? This guy's got a language arts degree. What?
Okay.
Oh no.
On a related note, check out this new meta that just dropped on Instagram, where they are now comparing obese people to dogs.
Okay, this is pretty crazy. This is a pretty fucking terrible graphic. I mean, this isn't even true, really.
To teach everyone pseudoscience. Honestly,
Women
I
aren't
can't
like
believe
Hagrid
this
from Harry
drawing was a
Potter.
real take from someone who wasn't trolling. But there is a clue that Juliana was overeating
The West
from
has
that clip.
fallen. He got
We eat
a
the
hard
same
on
meals
once.
that my mom prepared
Exactly.
for us.
It's over.
Your brother's a male, and you're a female. Men need significantly more calories than women to maintain their weight, so if you're eating the same as him, you will gain weight. I swear, you can always tell when these people are being dishonest, because they are never quite able to accurately mimic the mentality of someone who actually does the thing they claim they are doing. This combined with a constant virtue
Okay, this guy's
can't be
fucking
more than
annoying.
200 calories.
Is
She's
he gonna make
actually
any
under-
actual new points?
Now we're talking. That
Wasn't this a psyop or am I wrong? The graphic? This one? Was it? Well, it might be something that was, I mean, it's posted by Lainey Molnar. I'm not sure who that is. Maybe they're like a legitimate person. Language arts in the US is just elementary language education. Oh, I see. Excuse me. Yeah, no, I don't know how this guy did it, frankly.
Honestly, I can't believe this drawing was
But yeah, I don't know. Maybe this image is legit. Maybe not. Let's see. Lack of vibe. What's this? Oh.
Ben,
That may be true, but you aren't healthy.
Oh god.
my body isn't real, and theirs is, and I'm just on the outside looking in.
That mindset is going to prevent you from actively looking for solutions because you don't think you're going to succeed anyway. The strange part is, though, is that you were already there. In this photo, you proved you could be thin. All you have to do now is get there with an appropriate calorie restriction, which is roughly a 300 to 500 calorie a day deficit, instead of getting there by starving yourself.
Right now, I am the healthiest I've ever been.
God.
That may be true, but you aren't healthy physically, and more importantly, mentally.
Okay, you know what? I'm done with this guy. I'm just frankly annoyed. I don't want any more of that shit. He's just so fucking, it's just so like painful and like depressing to listen to somehow, because it's just so like, it's just it's just raw, gross, like fucking spite and anger and upset, you know? And it's so fucking present. His voice getting an his voice get ear grating after a while. Yeah, it's pretty awful. You can hear the contempt and hate in his voice. Yeah, like he genuinely, like, it feels like everything this guy does is like an angry clapback at something that reality did to him, and like he's like now like frustrated and angry about. We can have a look at the fucking sexual market value thing. So I wanted to find out, and we can all find out together, and we can have a look, if this isn't too boring, what our sexual market value is. And if you want, we can all, if you collect your answers with me, we can pull them together, and then we can find out our sexual market value as streamer and chat. We could do that, and maybe we're fuckable. Maybe we are. Maybe we're not. We'll find out. Am I sexy? I don't know. All right. I need an angry man on the internet who hates women to tell me if I'm sexy to them. I can't tell. The entire conservative argument honestly just boils down to I strong, you weak, I win. Exactly. This is also why I'm like trying to make like an effort to like work out and get bigger though, because if you have the arguments, and if you're like bigger than a conservative who's like preaching like masculinity or whatever, then they're fucked, you know? They're fucked because you're already like, you're winning optically, and that's all they think about. These kinds of people, they operate on like a very simple level, you know? And yeah, so I think it's worth, you know, kind of engaging in that just to take advantage of their beliefs and like them being stupid. But yeah, okay, Mia, go on, take care. But yeah, hello Abe. Wow, that was a very quick haircut. Shocking, because you have like so little hair. I don't get how straight men do this. Like straight men will get like an inch of hair, like in total, and then they'll be like, okay, I need to go bald again. I need a haircut, to be honest, but I'm not a heterosexual, so I'll wait and have terrible messy hair for a while. I want these completely straight men to rank the attractiveness of men. Completely straight?
7.
Look, okay. Okay, one more thing, then we'll go into the video, okay? I posted this on Twitter as well recently. This is very interesting. I was looking at how many men who experience, you know, gay thoughts and are a little bit gay sometimes, how many of them are repressors, and I found out that 24% of men who have substantial gay thoughts or gay experiences are identifying as straight, and 5% of those people who identify as straight, or 5% of that 24%, so about 20% of them, they are fully gay, and they don't have like any like attraction to this to the other sex, but they just lie about it, and it's really, really depressing. What are my thoughts on the classical liberal caucus? What you mean, like the this group of liberals? Which one? Are we referring to a specific one here? Imagine being a little gay could not be and is not me. No, none of us are gay ever. My hottest take is that everyone is a little gay. Seems bisexuality actually might be the default. Yeah, like my belief is that we have too limited of a framework on a lot of things. Like we have too limited of a framework on how you know, sexuality works, for one. I think that's something that probably changes and develops over time with how you learn to understand and relate to the same people of the same or opposite sex, you know. I think that like it might change based on how you relate to yourself and your own like perception of gender. And I also feel that like your own fucking gender is probably something that can develop and you know, is probably less so of a static thing, because it's more just, you know, a set of beliefs around what your like destined social role is, and I feel like that can probably change under different circumstances. Abe is the only straight man alive, only super straight man alive. Yeah, true. There's definitely not sounding like you've just got like tons of hidden gay thoughts. You're a super duper omega straight male. Exactly.
Out of 10.
Everyone is here for
That's
sure.
the rating I gave to the YouTuber Chang Nation based on his face attractiveness.
Okay.
And on giving this rating, I'd never received more backlash from angry people in
Holy
the
shit.
comments saying my rating
We are fucked.
was way off. No offense, but personally I think you are a 6 at face and you are so short makes you a 4.5 in my opinion. Harsh, but these are my opinion.
Oh shit.
Dude, you are a manlet. You should have gotten a 2.1 out of 10.
They
He's
really weren't
wrong.
happy.
You're
Holy
a
fuck.
5. Trust me, you're a 5.
We're doing phrenology.
You get the idea.
Oh, is it going to be racist? Do we want to put money on if it's going to be racist phrenology as well?
Anyway, what most of the people who wrote
How Eurocentric do you think this is going to be?
these comments likely didn't
Shows
understand
pictures
is
of
that
Elliot
there's a
Rodger.
big difference
wouldn't surprise
between
me.
your face rating and your SMV rating. Your face rating, as it says.
Okay, let's jump to the formula.
To eradicate this confusion, let me introduce you to my formula
Oh
of
my
how to
God.
calculate your own SMV.
Okay.
Now, at first glance, I know this chart looks like it may do the opposite of
What?
eradicating confusion.
Yeah.
But trust me, the method is simpler than it looks, and there's only a few calculations.
Autism moment. Yeah, these guys are literally just people who like decide to like study being a fucking virgin for life. Like it's really depressing.
The level of detail, though, is quite comprehensive. But it'll be worth it, as this will give you the most accurate score, the only score you'll ever need. So, to quickly explain, we have a bunch of variables of attractiveness
Jesus Christ, I
at
hate
the
how
top of
slow this guy
chart.
talks.
So, face, height, body, money, P-length, IQ. The scores are filled in, then weightings are applied. Some calculations are performed to give your weighted total, then geometrically averaged SMV. Then finally, at the bottom, 2 more factors.
Whoa, hold on a second. Wait a minute. Did you why does it wait what wait a minute. What's this? Why is there an ethnicity adjustment? I knew this was going to be racist, but I didn't realize there was an ethnicity adjustment right here. Why do I care about my sexual market value? My right hand doesn't care about how I look. See, this is the alpha mindset. This is how incels need to start thinking. I can already tell that ethnicity adjustment is going to pull some heavy numbers. Yeah, I'm fucking terrified.
Are taken into account, adjusting your original rating to give your final SMV. So, how do we fill out the chart? Well, you get a score out of 8 for each of the top variables using this mapping. So if you're in the top 1% for
Oh my
anything, you score yourself
God.
an 8. If you're in the top 10%, you get
This
a
is
7.
crazy.
Top 25, 6, and so on. Starting with height, here is the height distribution of men between the ages of 18 and 20 in the US. And now here is the height converted to ratings chart.
This is too much work. Holy shit, dude. I'm not gonna fucking do a full ass maths lesson here. This is fucking nuts though. Like, how mentally ill do you think this kind of thing makes you? You know, when you spend like, this guy probably, I mean, this is a long video, you know, it's fully scripted, it's fully animated. Probably took like, I don't know, probably like 25 hours on this, you know? It's like, this is like a lot of work. And like constantly like hammering it into your head that women just don't fucking, that they don't like you. And that's like your whole job, is talking to people about how women probably won't like you. Like it's so horrible. There's gonna be a cuckold moment.
Looks at the
Bro
most
didn't
important.
show up to algebra. Yeah, no, this guy fucking skipped all school to talk about how like men fucked if they're like not super rich and attractive and perfect all the time. Let's see. Maybe this guy has something interesting. Maybe. Is beauty really in the eye of the beholder? Looks maxing versus niche maxing. which gets you more girls? Why dating a man is objectively better? Yo, no way, really? Wait, based? Oh, wait, oh, I was so hopeful. That would have been so awesome. If only. let's see. Let's just browse through my little page here, because this is on my terrible, awful dog shit account, and hopefully we'll find some things. Minor spelling mistake. Rip. Big sad, big sad. When you're so sexist, you become gay. That's so based. I mean, look, dude, the fucking amount of gay men that are like genuinely just like super misogynistic because they never like actually have to deal with women is like actually concerning. It's the same thing that like lesbians do, you know? There's a lot of like fucking misandry among lesbians because they're like, we don't fucking like men. We don't need men. You know, we can do this, and then pa and stuff, you know. But they and then they like make it into a whole thing about how like men are actually useless because they like define them on their value for sex. So it like just wheels back around to being regular old sexism, but like from a minority instead. Yeah, it's not good, and it's unfortunate how both groups do seem to do that. There's a cute sheep. Oh, it's stuck on its back. Never mind. That's not good. Oh no, PewDiePie has got a child now. That's not good. That's not good either. Fucking, would you guys kill baby Hitler? Hypothetically? Would you? Okay, we'll jump into something else for a little minute. Because I got one more little thing that I found pretty amusing. Yes, because you hate babies. Deserved. All babies deserve hate. Check DMs. I will not tolerate this haircut slander. Okay. All right. You did kind of need a haircut. You look good, man. Okay. All right. He's chilling. He's good. Okay. I give him the pass. I no longer am imputing all straight men. Hi Mia, welcome back. Abe is okay to get the haircut. Okay, folks. I'm sorry. I'm deeply sorry. Okay, so let's have a look. I have a tweet, and it's pretty funny. It's by Jordan B. Peterson. So he said, hold on.
How will you get there? First, you won't. Second, you'll increase energy prices and then further impoverish the poor while failing. You pathetic, self-righteous minions. In response to people wanting renewable energy. And he posted that and he called them pathetic, self-righteous minions. And then he looked up on Google, he looked up minion. And he just fucking posted this image just raw. He didn't even fucking click on it to save it or anything. It's so fucking funny. It's so fucking funny, dude. Can you imagine if, like, Hitler was alive now? There would be some guy in Hitler's cabinet who was exactly like this, you know? Because, I mean, fucking Jordan would have moved over there to, like, join him by this point. But there would be, like, awful, terrible people being like, you're fucking evil, I want to kill you. And then they would post, like, a fucking terrible minion. Gubbets will have posted this. Retweet, no like. Oh god, I got scared that I liked it at some point. Gubbets would have posted this. This would have been like the #1 propaganda for convincing Facebook mums to like turn to Nazism. It would have worked. Also, hiya. How are you doing? But yeah, so that's pretty fucking funny. Pretty terrible, pretty funny. I think his brain's falling apart, honestly. I don't really know how he's done lately. Because the thing is, with these people, it's like kind of difficult, right? Because you have it's like a two-sided sword. Because on the one end, they are going to want to do insane shit, so people talk about them and they're like, oh, this person's going insane, they're losing their mind. And then they get more clout and engagement. On the other hand, they probably, a lot of them don't want to seem insane. And you would think that Jordan Peterson would be someone who understands the value of not being insane, at least how he used to present and how he used to carry himself. So it's pretty concerning to see. I'm not really sure what to make of it, But I do think that it's worth noting that these people do like to do things to keep themselves, you know, relevant in the algorithm. They're putting liberal toxins in the air. We need TOS, top breathing now. Oh, we need to stop breathing now. There we are. We need to stop breathing now. Okay, yeah, that's the only option. Yeah, folks, stop breathing quick. The woke is coming for you. The woke particles. Yeah, watch out. Another JBP classic. Yeah, he did it. He's so awesome. He's so cool. He's so sick. Exercise? I thought you said extra fries. Hashtag minion classic. Wow. I'm about to like piss and shit myself from how funny that was. What is this? Wait, hold on. Speaking of the man, this just popped up on my page. Let's see what this is.
I was recently in Albania. Go to Albania, you despicable neo-communist moralizers, and see if you dare to continue your propagandizing and self-aggrandizement.
Wow. And it's entitled Not Even Going to Albania. He's so great. He's so fucking insane. I'm holding my breath right now. I feel lightheaded. Guys, help. No, that's okay. That's meant to work. Don't worry. Keep going. Pissing and shitting and farting as we speak. Yep. Slobbing my knob like corn on the cob. Thank you, Mia. Thank you. Big ups. Appreciated. Yeah. Oh man, where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? Because I would like to look at some more stuff. Check in with me and do your job. I'm terrified by that. Albania strong. Real. Fucking Jesus Christ. People hate Albania in Europe so much. Like there's like one group that people will be incredibly fucking like xenophobic to, and it's like either French people, which is okay, I think, to a degree, because French people aren't like as oppressed as like Albanians are, who like are much more poor and they have like a shittier government, and they've been like historically kind of like just several like other countries bitch, and they just kind of bounce around. Yeah. Do you listen to Blady? You seem like someone who would listen to Drain Gang music. No. I don't really know what to make of that either. Is that a compliment? I feel like whenever I've seen a drainer, it's been like a kind of concerning looking individual. To be fair, you're removed from France. If you removed France, 50% of Africa's problems would go away. Yeah, exactly. I mean, if you removed any country, like 50% of Africa's problems would go away, you know? I mean, not any country, but, you know, most fucking Western colonial empires had a lot to do with fucking up Africa. This is a threat? Well, I can't listen to Blady right now. That's not gonna work. Zeke Kyle fail? That's not good. This is, do you listen to Blady? You look like you smell bad. True. See, that's what I think when I think about people who listen to Blady. I think about people who probably don't smell very nice. Oh, you know what? I wanted to talk about something. I have another topic in the tank. It's kind of an interesting one. It's deviating from politics. It's going away from that a little bit, but it is something that I found, well, it's kind of political. It's about capitalism. Now, we have a lot going on today, you know, a lot going on in the entertainment sector, and especially stuff regarding reality TV. And, you know, there's a lot of forms of this content, but usually it ends in a way where somebody is winning something, and like they're winning money or they're winning a prize, you know, some sort of status. And that's the exciting part about it. And so in the 50s, when this like concept was being kind of developed, and you know, 40s, 50s, around when game shows started to really pick up speed, there was a group of people, or a corporation, that wanted to take advantage of you know, that lust for winning, you know. And what they decided to do was they decided to find the people who needed a win most. So this was in the 1950s, and what they did was they got a bunch of women on the show. This was primarily marketed towards housewives who listened to it on the radio while working, and it was about getting the poorest women on the show and trying to get them to compete to win stuff that they vitally need because they live in poverty. And this show, very ironically, or I don't know, maybe accurately, is called Queen for a Day, and it was made by NBC. Now, Queen for a Day is pretty fucked up. So there are some episodes out here which we can have a look at, yeah, but we can just kind of get into it. I think it's very interesting. It's very capitalistic, and to me, it's like an evil version of Mr. Beast if he lived in the 1950s. Yeah, let's have a look. Let's have a look and see what we think. Maybe this is a good game show. Maybe we need to bring this back, and we start need to getting women from other places where they have a severe lack of resources, and we make some content, you know? The gamification of poverty relief and its consequences. Yeah, this is like a really interesting, pretty early example of that. So let's have a look.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very large and important industry here in Southern California wanted to get together for a day of some fun, and they selected our show as their meeting place. Now, we are very flattered. But
I quite like this guy's voice, I gotta say.
Of all the shows that come out of Hollywood, I wonder if there's a hidden meaning in the fact that the California Egg Council chose Queen for a Day.
This is very much Mr. Beast score. We don't need this.
Now watch yourself today.
Oh.
As I say, would you like to be queen for a day?
So yeah, this is the thing. And so you gotta imagine, right? While this is playing, you have several women, they're at home, they're working, they're dusting, they're doing their thing, they're on like 15 different drugs, they're like doing what the average rapper takes now. And yeah, so this is interesting as well. They have to have integrated ads into everything because they can't really like play a video or something, so all the ads have to occur live and they're executed by actors. Would I be queen? I don't know, because the way that the show works, and we'll see it in a second, but the way that the show works is that these different women, they go forth and they tell their stories, and then the audience applauses, right? Applauds, excuse me. The audience applauds, right? And then they measure how loud the audience applause was. Whoever gets the loudest audience applause and most sorrow and pity is the one who ends up being queen. And because I do not have like 15 like small children dying of leprosy, I don't think I would win, because there was a lot of shit going on. California Egg Council? Yes, we love the California Egg Council. I don't even know what it is. Yeah, several women. Ew.
Thank you. Oh my! I can see that this is the day when we get
It's
all
really
the
fucked up.
egg
It's
jokes
really
out
interesting
of our
though.
system for the year. We've got a bunch of people sitting on their nests out there.
Wow.
And we're
Banger.
all glad. And lest I forget to say it, welcome to Queen for a Day. We have a special show and a delightful audience.
My bones are
And we're
made of
happy
glass
to have
shards
a
and my
very
skin
large
is made of
and big
custard.
group from the
That's how you
California
win,
Egg
yeah.
Council with us
You gotta
today.
tell them that.
For your information, the egg business is a very big business.
Oh my
too.
God, can we stop talking about eggs?
Turns out something like 65 billion eggs a year.
Oh my
Exactly
gosh.
1 minute.
Another
Okay. Oh wait, no, they can play video ads. Okay, interesting.
Another birthday so soon? Oh, let the birthdays come. Today you can look beautiful at any age. And what a beautiful grandmother she is. Such pretty gray hair. Shines like silver, feels like silk. Not a trace of yellow in it. And the color so even.
Okay,
Washes in
we don't need this.
gray hair. Try
Would I
it.
eat
Your
the
family
eggs?
will be so
Yes,
proud.
I would be.
So let
I
the
would be all
birthdays come.
over those
You look
eggs, dude.
beautiful
I'd be
when your
egging
hair
that
is
shit
straight.
up. I'd be
Seems to shine
excited.
even
I
in
would
the
be
dark with
ecstatic.
new
I would
Silk and
be.
Silver hair color lotion from
I'm not gonna say ejaculate. That's a. We're gonna
Now we're
avoid
gonna
that
meet our
one.
first candidate, and
Alpha
here she
California
comes. Let's
Edge
give her a
Council.
welcome. Number 1.
Uh oh.
Hi there. What a nice, happy-looking lady you are.
The Queen for a Day, 70-year-old eggs. Mmm. A rare item. Okay.
Out here in the West Coast quite a while.
Here we are.
1920.
So this is the first interview. This is the first lady that we're gonna meet, and she's really trying her best to be calm and relaxed. The Karl Marx Egg Council, founded in California. Wow, that's terrible.
I was born in Nebraska.
Are you the farmer's daughter?
Yes, I am.
Well, and you know about the egg business, don't you?
Now, yeah, it's
And you're
really
in
hard
the
to tell
egg
if these
business.
women are on drugs or
I
like
put 'em out in the stores
anxious.
anyhow, get 'em ready for the
I think
stores.
both.
Now, for 10 years you've been doing it.
Yes.
What do you do?
Well, right now we have machines where I candle half the time and package the eggs the other half. We rotate.
Boy, that's important, too. Now, you do that at night?
Yes, we have
She's an
What
egg
hours do you
worker.
candle?
from 4 to 12.
Wait.
Is there any reason you have to wait till it gets dark or any reason?
No, but they have only.
I'm
40
not sure if this lady's a contestant. I'm not sure if she's just talking about eggs or not. I'm not sure if she might just be an egg saleswoman. Well, let's have a look at the second contestant, because I remember this lady and she's a bit more interesting to look at and listen to. Well, let's see. Gorm versus California Egg Council. They're both equally powerful and both run by them.
Nearly 2 to 1.
Everyone was zooted on coke back then. Like usually
Now,
meth.
let's meet our second candidate on
Yeah.
our special egg show today. And
He needs to stop calling it the egg show, dude.
usually is candidates for queen. How you doing there? Lillian Ayers, right?
Right.
Where were you born, Miss Ayers?
Oklahoma City.
Good for you. You moved out. Excuse me.
The show's just a
Mike was,
huge
fully
advertisement
bought
for
your egg basket
mayonnaise.
with you. Did you
Yeah.
collect a few
Big
eggs on
Egg
the
is
way
even
in?
infiltrating our
No,
game
that's the
shows.
money.
They're not.
That egg business is
They're
good.
going
That's full of
everywhere,
money, I
dude.
think, huh? What's Mr.
Egg is
Ayers,
all over the place.
What is his connection with the egg business?
He's in partnership with Bassey.
Yeah?
But like, look at this guy. This woman. Look at this
You're
guy.
not against us also,
Look at this lady.
No.
No,
She's.
all right, because we're
She
such
looks
nice guys. We don't want
like her face. Like you can see how like sunken and like desperate she is, and that they
How
bring
many
her
kids you
on
got?
for like
3.
to
How
be
many chickens?
entertaining.
About 7,000.
What?
Oh boy, how many eggs does a chicken lay a day?
Ours?
Yeah.
About 3,000.
Jesus
now.
Christ!
You've
Big
been here
Protein is
questioning,
watching.
I
Oh
guess.
fuck! Oh fuck!
How many eggs does a chicken lay?
Oh,
If you got one to lay 7,000, you and I can get pretty rich.
on the average one.
That's
day.
kind of a good bit. That's kind of good. It's kind of fire. JQ. Now I'm on the EQ shit. Real.
She's new in the egg business. You got a wonderful wish. Let's get off the chicken business and egg business a second and find out what you want if you're queen for day, Lillian Ayers. Fine wish.
I would like to have more than anything in the world a record player for my boy. He
Yeah.
just had open heart surgery in February.
How old's this old boy?
15. He was 15 Saturday.
What's his name?
Chester Ayers.
Oh, Chet. He likes music.
Yes, he loves it.
What kind of music?
Any kind.
Yeah, bebop and all that.
Mostly, uh-huh.
Yeah, they got the new twist junk. I don't understand that. Now, you
That's
feel
funny.
You see how I moved in on you? You're going to start to sniveling here, and I'm going to have to take you out in the chicken house and talk to you a little bit about that.
This is another weird thing he does. When the guests they start like getting really sad or crying, he starts being like, come on now, don't be sad. It's gonna be all right. You're on a game show. It's fantastic." And it's like it's fucking really depressing. He talks about the twist like old guys now talk about tap. Yeah, literally. Mr. Beast version 1.1. Yeah, this is Mr. Beast in like the alpha stages. Don't be sad. We have eggs.
Here's the thing,
Exactly.
your boy has had open heart surgery.
Yes.
He's getting along good.
Yes.
Can you imagine how
Gotta go
fucked
slow.
an open heart surgery in the 50s would be as well?
Yes.
He likes music.
He loves it.
And if you're a queen, you want a phonograph for that boy.
More than anything in the world.
You bet you. Now, what second thing do you want in the world?
I would like to have an automatic washer.
Yeah.
Mine burn up, and I don't have any way to wash. And even
Oh my god, did you hear that? Did you hear him fucking like start giggling? Look at this fucking face. Dude. Holy shit. The egg industry and its consequences have been a disaster for the human race. Yeah, that's the cabal. The cabal is like actually it's Big Egg. They've ruined everything.
a second-hand one, I'd be happy to have.
Would you really settle for one?
Yes, I would.
We've had one at our house for 20 years, and I'm...
What? This guy is such a fucking what the hell? Dude, Mr. Beast needs to take a fucking page out of this guy's book. It's like, well, I've never had an issue in my life, actually. I've been rich forever, and it's pretty funny that you're struggling. Like, what's going on? What's happening? Eggs and meth are all a girl needs. Literally, this is like the domineering mindset of the 1950s. Sigma egg Mr. Beast. Yeah, literally. He was thinking the classic, you have a washer? No, you're the washer, woman. Yeah, there's probably... I think probably what was actually going through his head.
Gonna give it to
Mr.
you.
Begst.
Okay. Bless your heart. We're glad old Chet's getting better, and you're a swell mother. Goodbye, Lillian. You're okay. It's fashion time again, and that means it's time to introduce our first lady of fashion, Miss.
You can really tell, like, the, this is just the ads. You can really tell the kind of gender dynamics at play in the 50s, though, right? Like, it's really interesting because you can see the way that women are treated. I mean, it's still present now to a degree, but not nearly as common as it was then. But the way that they're treated, like, genuinely, like, secondary to children, you know? Like, they're, like, totally incapable. They're, like, they exist to be, like, you know, pretty and to cook food and take care of the children and have them. And that's pretty much it. And it's really fucking depressing. My dad literally says that when he's asked if he has a dishwasher, he looks at my mum like, yeah, what a legend. What a fucking Chad. 50s fashion is kind of nice to look at, though. It is very pretty. I think it's quite beautiful. Women exist to serve the egg gods? Yeah. What the fuck is this ad?
And now it's a leftover, and that's where saran wrap comes in.
Oh, it's an ad for saran wrap. That's pretty funny. Okay, alright, let's go. We can get back into our nice depressing content.
Saran wrap is available in various sizes at your local store. So you look for it. It's good stuff.
So look for it.
Our third candidate here.
What an advertiser, man. This guy's a legend.
Come out here. And now, that nice pretty lady. Hello there. This is Doris Hofer or Hoffer?
Exactly.
Hofer.
Need it for all the eggs.
And I said heifer before the show, and that was too bad with all these chicken raisers here. Where's your home, Mrs. Hofer?
Reedley.
Good. And about Mr. Hofer, what's he in the egg business about?
Well, he's a producer, and he also markets his eggs.
Now you have a
Hello
man
there.
as a husband. What else beside the egg business? I think it's interesting to know.
Well, he's also a minister.
Fine.
He's pastor of a small church.
Wonderful.
And he has been school teacher for 13 years.
The Twitter egg guy would have killed on this show.
Right.
Honestly, dude.
Get out of school,
Egg
you
producer, we
married
call
the
those
teacher,
chickens,
didn't
sir. True.
Oh, I finished high school.
You can tell me both eggs and women aren't a thing. Okay, yeah. No, I can vibe with that. I can vibe with that.
He helped you get through because
Yeah.
he said he didn't want a bride that couldn't read and write.
Right.
I think it's a romantic story.
That's fucking funny. Yeah, so she wanted to marry her husband, then he was like, no, you're too dumb of a broad. You need to be able to read and write. Which obviously, you know, many women back then were probably not afforded. I believe around the 1950s. I mean, this lady would have probably been born in like the 20s-ish. Grown up in the war era. She I think I would assume maybe like 50% of women knew how to like read and write at that time, because I mean a lot of them just wouldn't go to school, right? Because they weren't like entitled to it. I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, or they were taught like less like good stuff or less applicable stuff that's actually like reading and writing. I always respect women because a world without women would be a pain in the ass. Exactly, we need them.
Do you have children, Ms. Hofer?
And they're like chill.
Yes, I have 5.
Mostly.
Boy, what do you want if you're our queen?
Well, I would like an intercom system. I candle eggs in the egg room quite long. And I got to keep track of the children in the house.
Sure.
And it's quite a ways to run back and forth.
My golly, an intercom system go over the whole place. And one other thing you wanted?
An electric cart.
What's that for?
Women are right.
Oh, for
Fair enough.
gathering eggs and feeding.
Oh, I see what you mean. A cart that goes around and says that, and then they get the eggs in and away you go.
Right.
You want an intercom to run the family
Yes.
while you're working. Well, we're going to do that. Say hello to the preacher, the
What the
teacher,
fuck?
the egg grower.
Wait, what the fuck is an intercom? What is he talking about? Wait, let's look that up. Intercom. Whoa, what's intercom? Oh, it's like a fucking phone. Oh, so she can just like call people, and then tell them what to do. Okay, it's a telecommunications device. Okay, all right. Here we are. How could I hate women? My wife is a woman, you silly dilly. Exactly.
Your husband. Will you do that, Ms. Hofer?
Nobody has ever hated their wife.
Thank you. Good luck to you. Go right over there. And that's the way that goes.
Whoa.
And now it's time for part 2.
That was pretty fucking fire for 50s.
For a day, brought to you by MediQuick, first aid medications, cream and spray, By Anacin for fast relief of pain of headache, neuritis, or neuralgia. And by Sanaflush, the cleaning specialist.
I really want to know what the ingredients for all these things were, and see how bad they are.
How Sanaflush does one cleaning job for you.
That's kind of funny, just fucking with the other producer, the presenter. If I hated women, I wouldn't trust one to iron my shirt every morning. True. If I hate women, why do they make my food? Why are they in my kitchen?
Here's a fine lady, and we're going to find out a little bit about you first. What's your first name?
Pravi.
Pravi. I know what they've called you more than they have Pravi.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. And that's what we still call them in Iowa. Now,
Wow. You're a real fat ass.
your last name
That's
is
nice.
Mrs. Bell.
Yes, sir.
Mrs. Bell, you have children. I know of one. Do you have more than one?
Yes, I have three others besides this one.
You have three. What is Mr. Bell's connection with the egg industry?
Well, just everything connected with eggs. Anything there is to do. Feed them and all.
He does the whole bit. You have a wonderful and an unselfish...
She owns the Sigma female egg diet. Yeah, she's the one who has the chicken that lays 4,000 eggs a day, and she eats every single one of them. If I hate women, why do I allow one to live in my house and do everything for me, huh? Exactly.
And we want to hear it right now if you're queen. What do you want?
I like to have 80 moo-moos for...
Now that scared me a little bit. And 2 you could use. But
Oh my god.
but she
He was so pleased with that one. Oh, Jesus, man.
80, and what a nice reason. Tell it.
Sometimes I want to hit people with cast iron pans. Yeah, I understand.
And I wanted the...
Do we think that Jack Bailey had anything going on? Anything suspicious going on in his life? Let's have a look. Let's see if there's anything notable about him. I am very fond of his voice. It makes sense that he was a radio presenter. I really like the silly American voice. Doesn't seem like there was much about him. Bailey was preceded in death by his wife. He survived by his second wife, Jean. He had no children. Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised there's nothing about this guy like being actually like a terrible person, but I also think that if you like levied allegations against somebody in the 1950s, you probably had it go nowhere anyway. He probably was problematic. Really? I mean, I'm not trying to look if he's problematic. I'm trying to look if there was like a definitive like case of him doing like something terrible. I mean, obviously, if he's a man in the 1950s and he's like that, he's gonna be like problematic. But you know, I mean, I can excuse like societal norms to a degree. Like I can excuse him like, yeah, I mean, not like excuse. I can understand him being the way that he is, but I wanted to know if there's anything like more significant.
For the girls.
Explain if you...
What the fuck is a moo-moo? Let's have a look at what that is. Moo-moo? Do we think that's spelled like that? Moo-moo? M-O-O? 1950s. 1950s moo-moo? Oh, is it... Well, perhaps a type of dress? Apparently. Wait, she wants 80 moo-moos? I'm baffled. What the fuck is a moo-moo?
You don't mind, what is that school that your little daughter attends? It's a special school.
It's a school for the retarded and handicapped.
God damn it. God damn it, dude. I've got such brain rot. I can't hear somebody casually say that and without being like, oh, this is funny. Pretty sure it's a nightgown? Yeah. Yeah, seems like it.
And they're going to have a luau. Now
This chat's school. True.
know that we're in the egg business. And in a luau, you have pork. Now, how are we going to run into
I wish we still just said retarded casually. I don't know. I think it depends. It's probably good it's not widely socially accepted. I think there are some things that can exist in isolation and can be fine, like among people, but I think there's still things that should be like, you know, on a broader scale of society, like looked down upon as something that can be like, could lead to unethicality. Vitamin water makes me feel funny. Well, you should maybe take some more vitamins. You're reclaiming it. Had COVID 3 times. True. You can't. You get a pass.
with egg?
We'd have plenty of them.
All right,
Not saying it should be the default. Yeah, yeah.
You want 80
Agreed.
little girls to go to this luau all dressed in moo-moos. I can't think of a nicer thing for those kids that have to
Well,
have
nobody's
those
gonna care about
right?
this.
Well, thank you for that wish. And Provi,
Wait.
we're going to do it. Thank you.
Wait, what? Why?
here's an important run
Okay.
the family.
And let's
Number
see.
3.
So this is the final bit. This is where they all vote.
Thank you. Number 4, you want 80 little girls to go to this luau all dressed in muumuus. Number 4. Number 4.
God, these women all look so sad. So, wait, why the fuck did she win? This lady had a son who just had open heart surgery, and the other one wants to take kids to a dance? So, yeah. So, this is, yeah, this is the whole show. It's this thing I happened upon a long time ago while going through the Wikipedia for controversial game shows. You know, trying to find if there's anything interesting out there. And, yeah, and this exists, and it's like, it's notably really, really depressing. And, but it does have, like, pretty significant parallels to, like, today's kind of content, with, you know, like, kind of making poor people be pit against each other, in order to, you know, make entertainment. So, yeah, what other controversial game shows are there? Let me get the list. Controversial game shows. Wikipedia. Oh, 1950s quiz show scandals. Oh, this is like several of them. Wait a minute. Okay. Wait, let's see if there's anything. It's giving me all the odds of. Oh, the Moment of Truth is a big one. I'm sure you guys know Moment of Truth. A lot of people watched it on their streams. We can just kind of jump into something. Moment of Truth. Are you not familiar with Moment of Truth? Moment of Truth game show. Like so many people watch that. We can watch it because it's like pretty entertaining. You don't know Moment of Truth? Okay. Do y'all want to try Moment of Truth? Let's see. Let's try it. Let's go for it. I mean, we can. I don't have anything else to do. I need to take a fucking probiotic, dude. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's go for it. Let's go for it. We can go for Let's see. I'm going through the big playlist of it right now, trying to find one that I might not have seen. I think I've not seen this one. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at what's going on here. Okay. This is a newer game show. I think they'll lay it out.
Last week, housewife Lauren Cleary
So we should be
had
okay.
all of America talking as she tore her marriage apart in an attempt to win $500,000.
Since you've been married, have you ever had sexual
White
relations
women.
with someone other than your husband?
No.
I'm gonna have to say yes. This question will not be asked by me. It's by a surprise guest, your ex-boyfriend Frank.
My God.
Oh
Do you
no.
believe I'm the man you should be
Okay.
married to?
This isn't the thing. This is just a preview for the last episode. We can skip ahead from this. Let's get to the
Did you
source.
invite anyone to
Oh yeah. Okay, we don't want any spoilers. We don't want any spoilers. Okay, here we are. Let's
The
go.
only thing that separates a person from $500,000 is 21 questions and their ability to answer each one of these questions with the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Is there an honest person
Dude,
left
Americans
in America?
love that one.
The time has come to face the moment of truth.
Is there an honest person left in America? I don't think there's anybody who doesn't like lie regularly, apart from like sociopaths. I mean, I think everybody lies sometimes, right? Pretty sure it's very natural.
Prior to tonight's show, all of our participants have undergone a rigorous polygraph exam.
You love
They don't know
lying.
the results of
Hell
that
yeah.
test, but if they tell the truth, they can
Mia.
win up to $500,000. And if they feel they may not have been truthful during the polygraph test, They can change their answers tonight. So let's meet our first participant.
Ellen Valinati is a 32-year-old billing analyst.
You lie in a
from Port
cool
Monmouth,
way?
New Jersey. She has
Okay.
been married to her
That sounds
husband for
pretty
6
base.
years
Like you
and has
lie
4
about being
children.
cool.
She was asked over 50 questions by a polygraph examiner.
I mean,
21 have
also
been
it's really
chosen for
funny that
tonight.
they're being like, yeah, the polygraph is going to be the ultimate decider of truth. And then they just fucking, then it's like something that's not meant to be used at all. Isn't, look, I believe in you, okay? I believe in you. Third time's a charm. The moment of truth makes no sense, because if they ask you if you cheated on your partner, you can just slide them like 100k to make amends. It's so free. Well, that's if you don't lie about anything though, right? Because like they'll probably dig up something that you didn't tell your partner, and then you like have to lie about it or whatever. So it's risky. I live in a far cooler and more epic way. What, by lying? Fuck yeah. Isn't the polygraph dog shit? Kind of. It like measures like several things, like, you know, blood pressure, fucking heart rate, you know, if you're sweating, like perspiration on the skin. But that's obviously not gonna be fucking representative of every single person, so it's kind of dodgy. Sorry, you got fat ass fingers. Yeah, real. It's okay. Don't worry. Your thumbnail for the stream is banging, by the way. You like it? What with the what do we have it as right now? Let's see. With the guy looking at the TV with my screen. I love how you can make out the autism on it. It's really funny. I even for the last stream, it's such a shame that it got cucked because I made a fancy thumbnail for it with Tucker's stupid ass face and Alex Jones and Hillary Clinton. But it's okay. It's okay. I'll let myself be cucked. Maybe I need to try and get like my shit cut down into clips so I can upload that. Because I think I would have like a much easier time getting somewhere with that. But you know, we'll see. We'll see. Love that. Thank you. Thank you. I'm an artist. I'm an artist.
Understandable, I think. I don't blame you at all. Now, are you going to be able to tell the truth in front of all of America tonight?
Absolutely.
It's raining where I am right now and everything is going to shit outside. I don't understand how Brits live like this. You know what's fucked up? I really hate the rain, but because I want to go to university and I want to go in England because it's like where I used to live, I'm going to move back to where the rain is. It's really fucked. Like I don't live in England anymore. I moved away like 11 years ago, but I'm going to move back, so I'm doing it to myself. It's fucked up. Rain hate, Al? I don't know, I like going on walks and stuff without having to worry about like my hair getting wet and whatnot.
What a beautiful family. Thank you. Are you guys ready for this? Yes, we are. Do it. Are you ready?
You be chill living somewhere where it rained all the time? That's fair. That's fair. I don't know, I try and get myself to go out and like get like sun and stuff, so when it's raining it feels like I've wasted a day when I want to go out for it, you know?
And you win $10,000.
I don't know. Is my hash in here? My legal hash. My totally legal herbs.
So, let's get to know you a little bit here, Ellen. Let you relax a little bit.
You live in Texas where it like never rains? Okay, well, thing is, that's what everyone says, right? If you're in a place where like the climate is like very samey and it's like very much the same like shit over and over, of course you'd be like, yeah, I could be somewhere where it's constantly the opposite. You wouldn't, okay? You'd like survive for like maybe a month, maybe 2 months, and then you'd be like, okay, I fucking hate this. I don't hate rain, you just get kind of annoyed by it when it happens every week in 2-day rotations. Yeah, this is like, I went to Estonia and it rained so much there and it was so fucking annoying because it's quite pretty, but like I couldn't do shit because there was like fucking rain all the time.
For an ambulance company, and I run my own photo card design company.
My own photo card design company. The fucking New York accents are so funny. I'm very fond of them. Probably. I love rainy weather so much. You're just romanticizing it. In Estonia, it's forever autumn. It does kind of feel like that a little bit. It's so aesthetic main character moment. Oh my god. You're such an American who's like clearly not seen enough rain.
That answer is true.
Oh, I didn't even hear the question. Oopsie daisy. Okay, we'll focus in. We'll focus in. It's a real reaction. This is fair use.
Has she ever threatened you, Darren? Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. On a daily basis,
Threats.
would you say that you try to be honest with everyone you meet?
I do. I'm a big believer in honesty.
Rainy weather is so Twilight Core. True.
Have you ever told a credit card company
True.
that a charge was not yours, when in fact, you knew it was?
Oh my god, this woman's like a serial scammer. I kind of respect it though. I kind of respect it. I used to hypothetically scam a bunch when I was younger, like growing up on the internet, because I wanted money. Not a real confession, this is hypothetical, but and I did a lot to get money through the internet. And it was fun, but also really like anxiety inducing. Girl boss scam your bank. True. I'm a big believer in honesty. Vine boom sound. It's awesome.
She does. So you're okay
Dude.
no matter what she does to lower the
It's gonna be so Jova when I get a soundboard. I'm so excited for that. Like at some point, maybe when I get paid next month, I'm gonna get myself like a stream deck, and then I'll be able to use that. Scamming people sounds so fun, very Jimmy McGill-core. Yeah, it was like that, but like kind of fucked up because I would like go out on my way to scam people who were bad, but also that meant I had to put myself in situations with like bad people, which was uncomfortable. But you know, but yeah, I wanted to do like more fun scams, like you know, where you like approach someone in the city and you're like, oh look, I found this ring, you know, I found this ring on the floor and I'm trying to find who it belongs to. And then, you know, like, cause you get one that's like looking kind of fancy, someone like, oh yeah, and so you pick up the ring, you go up to the person, and then somebody else comes up and they're like, oh my god, is that a Megamax ring 3004? Is that the new ultrasonic model? That's so cool. I'll give you $6,000 for it. And then you'll say, I don't know, $6,000 sounds quite little. This thing's worth like at least 10K. And then like the person who's like in between you is like, oh, what am I gonna do? And then they like make an offer and then you give it to them. Basically the coin scam from Better Call Saul. Yeah, I don't know if they did it now. I read about that in a book a long time ago because I was like, crime is cool. I like people who do crime and I want to have money, so I'm gonna figure out how to do it. Don't do crime. Don't do crime if you're an adult and you can be held accountable, you know? Do crime if you can get away with it. In theory, how did that take? Hitting my totally illegal dab pen, drinking some beers, listening to Yeehaw Hillbilly music while watching the Mac stream. Let's go.
Family, friends, how you holding up?
Cock-a-doodle-doo. Thank you,
Doing okay?
Isabel.
We're thrilled that you're here, but you're
You
not
could definitely
just here to
scam
listen,
people because you're so charming and everyone loves you. I believe you. I would give you all of my money immediately.
Control. You see that button in front of you there? Yes. If at any time you hear a question asked of Ellen
Okay.
that makes you uncomfortable or for her
We got this shit
protection, you feel
ground
like you
up.
don't want her to answer, reach forward and hit
Jimmy
that button.
Maxing's chicanery build. Real. Yeah, like characters like Jimmy McGill. I did feel like that archetype is like what I was like most fond of,
and you
you
have
know?
no control over what question I will replace it with. All right? Sounds good. Now, Darren, how many kids do you have? I have 4.
Look how crazy this is, by the way. Look, I got Coca-Cola fucking joint papers. It's Coca-Cola and it has a, look at this. It has a monkey on it. Monkey Cola. I'm smoking premium shit, okay? You guys have no idea.
Goodness.
They smell like cola. It doesn't taste like cola when you burn it. It just tastes like weed, but
6.
is watching shows like this gonna get you claimed? I don't think this one will. I believe because I've seen lots of people react to this, and this is this exists on here, and it's not marked as being claimed. Like you can usually see that if you scroll down. And this is one that a lot of streamers have looked at, so I think I should be okay. But I need to be careful because like the SNL bit from the other night that we watched is what like made that entire stream get cucked and made me have to like wait for like an hour and a half for like the change to go through. So gotta be careful. But this is fine.
You got a busy household.
Yes.
With a large family, how do you make ends meet, Ellen?
Oh, we have to budget and twist and tweak and pinch every cent sometimes.
Question 4.
I fucking love that sound, dude. Look, when I get a soundboard, that thing, that is like going right on.
Never get caught. Would you rob a bank to pay off your debts?
Who wouldn't? Bro, if you never got caught?
Hypothetical question, of course.
If you never got caught,
You know
of
what?
course.
Hands down, I wouldn't even have to think twice about it. Absolutely.
Okay, maybe think twice about it. Maybe think more than once about like robbing a bank. But if there's no consequences, you'd be stupid not to. You know?
Hands down, I wouldn't have to think about it. If I knew I wouldn't get caught, you're Bonnie and Clyde.
Even if I had an 80% chance of not getting caught,
Really?
I might consider it.
Darren was like, yeah, baby, go in there. I'll keep the car running.
She's kind of a legend. She's kind of real.
I drive the getaway car.
Ah, that's
We'll
cute.
give you money without
That's
having
cute.
to rob the bank. All you have to do here is be honest. Pretty easy.
I kind of like them. I'm kind of fond of them.
I joke about Darren supporting you in that, but it really, truly, you sort of get
Where's
a
my
vibe from
paper
people
go?
when you see them together. Would you say that you guys are a team?
I say we're the best.
Darren, you
Oh,
agree?
wow.
Very good team. Question 5.
Oh no, this is good. You know, when he's asking that, it's a bad sign. It means that he's gonna like lay some shit out in a second. Oh, and now we are.
Situation.
Uh-oh, man.
Darren, anything you want to say before she answers this?
Is chat broken?
I cannot say.
Oh, was it broken for a second?
What do you think she answered?
I think people just weren't saying anything for a second. That's okay.
Boy, I shouldn't have asked him. That just puts twice the pressure on you, doesn't it?
I think it should be okay though.
So, Ellen,
Are you guys
what does your
okay? Are
pet
you
tell you?
alive?
Absolutely not. He busts his butt for us every day.
That answer is
Your messages weren't going through? Oh no. Okay, I'm sorry. Strange.
true.
I hope chat's okay now.
Congratulations, that's 5 truthful answers. You are
Oh.
1 question away from $10,000. Nice to hear, though, Darren, huh? Very nice.
Okay. Well, I mean, it seems to work now though, right?
What
Are we good?
human
Are we
can
set?
do. I mean, sometimes 15-hour days. He'll go from work
We're
to a
chilling.
side job,
Okay. Thank
come
God.
home, sleep for a couple hours,
Good
and
to
start it
hear.
all over again. So
Thank you for
One
letting me know.
question away from $10,000.
Oh my God. Okay. Tony Soprano's life would have been better if he went on Thins instead. What the fuck is Thins?
7 years. What would you say is the best thing about being married
Wait,
to Darren?
is this like a TV show or something? What's Thins? I don't know what this is. I'm sorry.
tease each other. We can be sarcastic.
I sent 2 messages, neither. Oh no!
We're always best friends.
Wow, they're coming for us again, folks. It's Garm. Garm's taking over.
For $10,000.
It's happening.
Question 6. Since you've been married,
There's little baby moth
with another man.
fly things that get into my room when it rains. So annoying. How do they survive the rain? Sucks. Dude, I fucking hate little creatures. It scares me so much. Like fucking animals, especially ones that I can't like immediately kill.
True.
Or if they're like large enough that you have to like feel them die when you kill them. I don't want that, you know? I don't want to feel an animal die in my fucking, like under my like fingers. It's pretty horrible, you know? She made a whole 10k, let's go.
I asked you if you were a little jealous, and I could see that. I could see the little fire in your eyes.
Uh-oh.
Was there anything you want to say about that flirting? Is it
Oh
harmless?
no.
No more flirting. Okay. You know, she's in the hot seat, but have you ever flirted? since you've
Nothing
been married?
wrong with being scared of a little bug skink. Thank you. But look, I'm not that scared, okay? I got where the fuck is it? I got raid somewhere.
You have $10,000.
If a bug like fucking crosses me, I literally have like 2 different bottles of like insane bug spray that will like just murder them on the spot. I don't know where either of the bottles have gone. So if they do want to launch an attack, I'm fucked, but we'll see.
Ask you from this point on, you risk that $10,000. The next level is $25,000. To get there, Ellen, you have to answer 5 questions, gets you to $25,000.
Okay, let's go, dude.
But I will warn you, and family and friends, I want you to hear me. They will get more personal.
Yes, give us the questions, big man. Marky Mark. You're like catching them, bring them outside. I would sometimes. Look, it depends, okay? I'm like fond of like spiders. I like spiders especially. But if it's like a little freaky bug, I don't know. I sometimes I kind of want them dead rather than alive. Justice for little bugs. Look, justice for some of them, okay? The cool ones that like take care of pests, okay. But like a lot of them who are just kind of pests, nah. You're playing with zombies right now? Okay, it's a bit concerning, but I wish you luck.
Anyone to your wedding that you previously had sexual relations with.
Oh no.
And a surprise guest forcing.
This guy is such a crazy fucking build though. It's so funny to me when guys look like that.
What do you think?
I say yes.
Like this shape, it's fucking insane. What's going on here? What's going on here? What's happening? What's going on?
So the question, yes or no?
Yes!
Agent 47 putting some pounds, it seems. True. He already let go.
True.
Eggman. Oh my god, dude, he's a descendant of the egg lady from Queen for a Day. Brooklyn physiognomy. Yeah, you could just tell this guy's like he's got the full accent. He's like, nah, come here. I'm from New York. I'm from Brooklyn. From Brooklyn. Gabagoo. Exactly. Thank you. I was looking for that.
I'm not looking at them.
Congratulations. That is your 7th truthful answer.
I got work in 2 hours, folks.
Mom, you look a little shocked.
Very sad.
Oh my god.
You okay there, Leah?
Oh god.
Oh god, is she laughing or crying?
Yes.
Oh my god. Whoa.
Tell him to bring out the gabagool. Tell him to bring out the whole gabagool. Have you guys seen that DJ Khaled? Tell him to bring out the whole ocean clip. I fucking love that, dude. It's fucking awesome. It's so absurd and strange and like confusing. Wait, I don't know if you folks have seen. You've seen it? You love that clip? Okay, folks, we're gonna rewatch it just in case there's any viewers who haven't seen this. You come to me on the day of my daughter's wedding. Yeah, exactly. Wait. Tell him bring out the whole ocean. He's such a this is like happening. People are so crazy now. I feel like this isn't like people didn't used to be this crazy. But it is really entertaining, unfortunately. One of these days I gotta show you my Sopranos guy voice. Oh my god, please. Please. Give me a real voice reveal. We need to watch all the iconic DJ Khaled clips. I wouldn't mind. He's such a legend, dude. There's so much fantastic lore about him.
Tell him to bring out the whole ocean. Tell him to bring out the whole ocean. Tell him to bring out the whole ocean.
And what is this called? This is fantastic content. This is tell him to bring out the whole ocean.
Tell him to bring out the whole ocean.
He's a broken radio. Thing is, I don't know if he's capable of saying anything else. But also,
bring out the whole ocean.
What's he trying to communicate? We need like a.
Tell him to bring out the whole ocean.
Oh god, we need like a fucking translator or something. Did you see him wearing a shirt with them crossed out? So, I can't believe he hates non-binary people. True, he despises them. That lemon has seen better days. No, it's a fine lemon. It's been cooked. That's why it looks like that. It's a good lemon. It's okay. Max, I'm gonna send you a clip on Discord. Okay, I'm fucking terrified, but sure, we'll take a look.
So naughty.
Oh no.
You need 4 more to get to $25,000. You can stop at any time. Would you like this next question?
Bring it on, Mark. It can't be any worse than that.
Oh Jesus.
No, maybe it is.
Have you seen the show?
What's she done, dude?
You live in the New York area, right?
I do.
Big sports fan?
Wait, she lives in the New York area? Really?
Yeah, sometimes I am. Most of the time I am. Oh, man.
I have a great question here.
Discord?
But I'm not going to ask it.
No way.
I have a special guest who'd like to ask this question.
Oh my God. Who is it?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the moment of truth, New York Yankee legend and Hall of Famer, Dave Winfield.
You seen that clip of DJ Khaled having no idea what his food is and having his chef name the food items in front of him? I have not, no. Wait, okay, we'll have a look. DJ Khaled, chef naming food. Oh my god. Is it this one? Let's have a look.
This is called what?
That's just avocado toast.
This is called what?
Oh my god, that's fucking beautiful. This is called what? And it's avocado toast.
Called what? And this is called what?
DJ Khaled. Oh my god.
And what is this?
He sounds like every fucking like 10-year-old I've ever worked with. I worked in like a school for a year and I've got a lot of experience working with kids. And he sounds like every like fucking like interested, like curious kid who's not afraid to ask questions. And I respect that about him. He's like the chef from that chef from Ratatouille. Yeah. And perhaps, what is this called? Yeah, he's gonna do that. One day, he's gonna develop and he's gonna get smart, and then he's just gonna like say the same sentences again, but it's gonna like sound slightly more posh.
And what is this?
Max, I've got a lot of experience with 10-year-olds. I will
And perhaps what is this?
Oh my god. And perhaps, what is this? Holy shit.
Sunday morning. Sunday brunch. Sunday breakfast.
Holy shit, dude. Oh my god. Fucking fantastic. Holy shit. Hi, Salted Next. How are you doing? We're looking at DJ Khaled clips. We're figuring out the world one step at a time. With Mr. DJ Khaled. He's really trying. He's really going for it. Oh my god, the fucking you sent the clip? Okay, I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me have a look. Let's see. Okay. Okay, we got it. Let's see. Let's see what this is. There's a thread on Twitter of great clips. Want me to send it? Is this just gonna go on a DJ Khaled stream? I mean, you can if you want. I've seen them all. I have seen them, but I don't mind rewatching them if you guys want to rewatch them. I think they're pretty funny. I mean, if we're all having a good time, I'm down for it. I don't really care. I'm a democracy person.
Oh no, Ross. Rose still frightened. No, get the almond milk. I just got up on 2% milk a couple years ago. No. Get the almond milk. Now y'all trying to conspiracy. No. And it's the question: is it from the almond of the walnut? Is they squeezing it out of the peanut?
I don't have that answer, and I usually have every answer.
Oh my god. I fucking love him. I fucking love him. See, this is proof though that you don't need to do anything to have like to be like entertaining or to be, you know, convincing. You need to be really confident, and that's kind of it, you know? Like I know he's like super rich and very lucky in a number of ways, but you have to kind of respect his head forwardness. He doesn't hold back, you know? He's so convinced about everything he says about bringing out the whole ocean. It's just great. Look up DJ Khaled lobster. Oh no. Are they squeezing the milk out of the peanut? This is how it works. DJ Khaled lobster. Where he reads Drake's book. Oh my god, I love that one. That's such a fucking classic. Wait, okay, let's see what the lobster clip is.
Oh my god. Oh wait, we're missing out.
Tell him to bring out the lobster. Yes, sir. Tell him to bring out the lobster. All right, look at these babies.
Oh no, he's doing it again. No.
Tell him to bring out the lobster. Tell him to bring out the lobster.
He is so fucking gone, dude. Holy shit. This guy's on like a lot of like oxy or something, right? Like off his facial expressions, like that looks like a relaxant of some sort. Look at that DJ Khaled clip where he goes, "Let's go golfing." Okay, we'll do golfing and then the beach clip. Let's go golfing. Me at Denny's at 3 AM on 4 tabs of acid. Fuck yeah.
Let's go golfing. Let's go golfing. And it matches the shorts, too.
Oh my god, it's so fucking fun. It's so fucked up that people like DJ Khaled have more money than you or I would make in like 100 lifetimes, you know? DJ fucking Khaled. Oh Jesus, man. He deserves more money. Yeah. Can we I'm gonna put a donation link in the description, and I'm gonna pretend it's for me, but actually it's for DJ Khaled because I want him to have more money. I'm gonna scam my viewers into supporting DJ Khaled. DJ Khaled GoFundMe. We're trying to get him the ocean.
Gatorade.
Holy shit. Oh my god. That fucking... Holy shit. That fucking killed me. Oh my god, that was like a... I'm really susceptible to jump scares. Oh my god, and that fucking... That killed me, man. Holy shit. Excuse me. Max died from cardiac arrest after DJ Khaled. Yeah.
Gatorade.
Oh man. What the fuck is the egg picture?
Let's go! Ball!
Holy shit.
Gatorade.
He's so blasted though. Cause he's gonna have like a fucking Michael Jackson moment where he just dies cause he's on like so much shit. What's the deal with Gatorade? I guess he's partnered with them? I feel like he has to be, right? Like they paid him. Oh no, you sent another clip? Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. What's this? What's this? We should probably move on from this at some point, 'cause I feel like it might be a too.
Hey yo, Trey! Did the Trey folks come in yet?
Chill. You know everything's top secret.
Hey yo,
Holy shit. Yeah, man. I want to know what he's fucking taking. I want to know what he's on, and I want in on it. Like, I want not the dose that he's having, because it's clearly breaking his brain, but I want to get like halfway there to that, because he looks like he's fucking having the time of his life. Okay. Okay. Alright. We should probably... What, you sent something on the group chat? Oh no. Okay, finally. I'll look at it. We'll have a look. But then I do want to move on and do a different topic of some kind. But we need to brainstorm what. But I want to move on from that. because I don't want to watch DJ Khaled for the rest of my fucking stream. As much as he is very funny, my ADD brain won't allow for that, and I wanna do other things. Oh, okay, this one, the classic. Okay, we'll watch this, and then I think we're gonna move on. More DJ Khaled clips. I mean, look, okay, folks. You know what? We'll see. I'll give you a poll. Okay, I'll give you a poll. More DJ Khaled. More DJ Khaled. That's how you spell Khaled. Yeah, I got it. Okay. There we are. Okay, now go ahead, do democracy. See, tell me what you want. Oh my god. Okay. All right. Okay. Wow. 80-20, 83-17. Okay. Well, okay. All right. Fine. Okay. We'll do more DJ Khaled. We'll have a look at the thread that I was sent, and let's just go for it then.
Some days I got it all figured out. But most days I never learn. You think I'm making this up, right? That's how the boy... Y'all, listen, the boy different. The boy, let me tell you, the minute you think...
There aren't even that many people watching Rigged. Don't tell me that. I can't see the viewers. I'm gonna just assume there's like 6 billion people watching. Okay.
Now the boy, the man writes a book. Reading ski.
He has, like, it's funny, he has like a mix of the mannerisms of both a young boy and a very old man. You know, he acts like how grandparents that are trying to like connect with you, but they don't really understand how. And like, he's just going for it. He's trying to laugh to like try and be like, huh, can we be positive? You know, it's so funny. Need this man to read me to sleep? I have bad news. I don't think that's possible. Okay, maybe he can make something up, but it would probably take a while if he's gonna read it. He's so enigmatic. He's great. I love him.
Charge it to the game and pay the bill. He's giving you keys. Each key leads to the next key. I don't. Let me read some more. Hold on. Something other than me has got to give. See, I'm taking my time reading this because, like, yo, you think I'm joking? Look, the man wrote a book. He wrote a sentence.
He wrote a sentence. A whole sentence, folks. Are you not impressed? That's so good. That's so good. You think I'm joking? We do not, Khaled. We believe you. I mean, it's incredible how far we've come. I can't believe we, oh, hello. I can't believe we have that. With this beautiful, fantastic, perfect man. And he lives in our lifetime, you know? This is like living at the same time as like Socrates, you know? Plato. This man wrote a book. He wrote a sentence. It's so good. It's so good. When you think you got the boy figured out, he writes a book. Exactly. It's fucking fantastic. He's he knows what's up. Okay, let's see. I got the best moments thread here. We're gonna go through it. I hope there's nothing TOS involved. I don't know what DJ Khaled might do. Kind of scares me, especially when this is the first image you see. I don't know if let's hope. Let's hope. We'll see. We'll see. Let's have a look. No, we want to take this from the start.
In life, there's roadblocks. don't let nothing stop you. 'Cause we ain't stopping.
Wow. In life, there's roadblocks. He's uncovered it. He is really like a thinker of our time.
Let's go golfing. Let's go golfing. Let's go golfing.
He seems so tired. This fucking clip of him walking in still scares me. He's so AI generated. Yeah, like the conversation between him and the other rapper before did feel like two early chatbots talking, like fucking Cleverbot, when that was like a thing. Is Cleverbot still around, do you think? I wonder if they got it like better now. Bro got the Kingpin build. Yeah, it's kind of awesome. It's so fucking, it's kind of cool to me when men are like built like big barrels, you know? Like it's fucking absurd, but it's kind of sick.
Gatorade. Gatorade.
He seemed almost tired in that last one. He was like on the edge. He's done. He's done with Gatorade. He's done with golf. Your cat's in heat and she's walking around the house screaming. Ooh, I have no good funny replies to that aren't weird. I'm gonna avoid answering that one real quick. Cleverbot kept repeating the same thing it learned from people. It was so funny. I mean, yeah, it was like an early large language model, right? Khaled and Rick Ross talking about almond milk is the closest we'll ever get to witnessing a conversation between Plato and Socrates. It is pretty much that. Abe turns into Shane Dawson. Practically the same person, yeah, for sure.
Nobody no money. First of all, I have so much jewelry. I got more jewelry, and it's not even about the jewelry, because, you know...
Jewelry.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day...
Jesus Christ. I mean, these are funny, but I'm slowly getting more and more concerned because of how fucking blasted he is. It is not good. Nobody tell Jesse gender? Oh no. Not fucking Jesus Christ. Jesse blocked me. It's so sad. I wanna shit on her. Like to her face, but she's blocked me. And it's very depressing. Okay, we'll do this one and then we'll go through some other stuff.
This is called what? Chicken sausage. This is called what? And this is called what? And what is this? Those are pickled banana peppers. And what is this?
This is what watching a film with a woman is like. Joking. Not a woman, some women, some people. Sometimes it's men. Mostly it's kind of a woman trait, though. Vax? Yeah. It must be the Vax. This is a Vax.
What is this? Sunday morning, Sunday brunch, Sunday breakfast.
It's just me watching movies with my mum. Exactly! This is what I'm saying. You get it. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna quickly grab some more water. I'm gonna chat stream this last DJ Khaled for all of you, so you can enjoy it. Hold on. I'll be right back.
Call me asparagus. Get from head to toe, toe to head, head to toe. Take your time. Don't ever rush. Why rush? Time is valuable. Respect your time. You know what I'm saying? Back up a little, back up a little, but back up. Let me give him a walk, give him a walk. Come a little closer.
Oi oi. What did I miss?
Call me asparagus. Get from head to toe, toe to head, head to toe. Take your time. Don't ever rush. Why rush? Time is valuable. Respect your time. You know what I'm saying? Back up a little, but back up. Let me give him a walk, give him a walk. Come a little closer.
Wow.
Call me asparagus.
Okay. He's kind of awesome. That was pretty sick. Watch the Roses Are Red one? Oh my god. Okay. Which one is the Roses Are Red one?
The guitar. You know what I'm saying? And a special note from the Marley family. Shout out to the Marley. Melissa, can you read this for me? Can you read this to the world, please?
Okay. DJ Khaled, we're excited to share this new guitar with you. As someone who has an appreciation for Bob Marley's life and music, we want you to be one of the first to play the guild.
He can't read? I think he might not be able to.
Based on Bob's at-home songwriting, guitar guitar from 56 Hope Road. This guitar inspired songs that help unite the world, and we hope it gives you inspiration as well.
Oh my god. I mean, he's got kind of a good beat going. If he actually just played chords, then it might work out. But he's not playing any chords. He's not doing anything. If you added everywhere at the end of DJ Khaled, everywhere at the end of time to any DJ Khaled clip, it would fit perfectly. Honestly, oh my god, I gotta fucking, somebody's gotta do that. That'll be a easy fucking banger. Bro puts it into other stats. That's why he can't read. Oh yeah, true. He's like just fully music and like build maxing right now. DJ Khaled is the embodiment of demented Joe Biden memes. Yeah, it's kind of like sad though, right? Like, I don't know. It's kind of weird because I feel like he probably wasn't like this a little while ago, and it's kind of strange to see somebody like deteriorate. It's a little bit depressing. DJ Khaled dumped into his silliness stat. Tell him to bring out the dementia. Yeah, what a legend. Yeah. Oh man, poor guy. But let's hope it's not. Let's hope he can maybe recover, and it's just him being really high, and it's not like a permanent thing. Because I'm sure there are some clips of him acting like normal, right? Surely somewhere. You know, you'd think, you'd hope, you'd pray. But yeah, terminal silliness. Yeah, I mean, thing is, if you're a guy like that, I mean, he got like lost on a jet ski in the ocean once, right? And then he like had to get back. If he fucking just went out with like not enough like fuel or whatever, and then he just went like way out because he was like fucking high out of his mind, then he could easily like die. I mean, that's how like a lot of celebrities go, you know? They're just like getting fucked up, and then they make a stupid mistake because they're really fucked up, and then they fucking die. I don't know, it's kind of strange. It's just weird. Because when people have stuff in abundance, you know, who's to stop them from abusing like literally everything, you know? I can imagine if I had like 1 million people like being like, hey, I can get you this for like fucking almost no money, or no money because I like you, then it would be like, you know, really fucking sad. They ain't believe in us, but God did. Yeah, he's such a legend. Okay, here's a funny thing that happened. A little funny. This is relevant to more boring stuff again, I'm afraid. Not DJ Khaled. But somebody posted about Bussolini existing, and I made a tweet in my circle or I made a tweet responding saying he's a weirdo and showing him that he follows me, and then he said, I find your takes interesting, so what? Which is funny. I like when people I like shit on regularly are still kind of compelled to like me to a degree, or to want to listen to me, you know? It's a pretty affirming thing. Least Hitler-brained femboy. Oh no. I mean, there are some good ones. There are some good ones, but there is kind of a weird degree of like of femboys who do just like engage in terrible shit. They hate you because they ain't you. Exactly. They're jealous. Oh, you know what? We can talk about something interesting, actually. So Ben Shapiro, actually, you know what? No. Let me lead this in, okay? Pausefish made a post, okay? Pausefish is a Twitter poster, person who talks a lot, Libby, kind of a little bit contrarian sometimes, and they like complaining. And does anyone know Pogfish pronouns? Is it a no? Okay, we're just gonna go with there. He's insufferable? I don't know. I don't think I've seen a single take from Merrick that wasn't incredibly vapid, emotionally loaded garbage. because Merrick tweeted saying, Shapiro would champion us being marched to the camps, but Vosh said a mean word, you have no principles and are a danger to us, got it. Because Anna Kasparian said that she wouldn't work with Vosh because he called her a retarded bitch, and Shapiro didn't do that. My sense on this is that fucking it's kind of fair for Anna to not want to, you know, interact with Vosh if he's gonna like call her a retarded bitch, you know. I feel like if you can expect to like you can expect to not have like civility politics if you don't want to, but you can't expect that other people are gonna necessarily partake in that in that philosophy, right? And if they don't, it's very understandable that they would be insulted by that, because that's like not how their fucking like expectations are. That's like, you know, way out of how normal people, you know, usually think about it. Nikolai is kind of has some very, very mid takes, but yeah. Merrick is a tool, but Porschefish has a hate boner for her. So yeah, the birthing person was really stupid. Are we calling her the birthing person, Anna Kasparian? Yeah, the birthing person was pretty stupid. But yeah, so Porschefish said this, saying, basically saying that thinking that Shapiro would champion people being marched into the camps is incredibly vapid, emotionally loaded garbage. So I disagreed with this, being someone who's like fucking watched Ben Shapiro for quite a while. I'm very aware of what he does. I like observing propaganda, you know? It's one of my fucking gay little activities I get up to on a regular basis, because I'm a fucking weirdo. But so I made a tweet quoting this, saying, POV, you're terribly susceptible to propaganda. It's really not that hard to figure out that Ben is subtly radical but is tempering his approach to what's socially acceptable. His grift is that he seems reasonable to moderates while actually saying absurd shit. You fell for it. So, yeah, Ben Shapiro, pretty clearly someone who's like ready to platform and to support very radical people, and he's very clearly the moderate like wing of the Daily Wire, right? He's not, I mean, not the moderate wing obviously, but he's meant to be the, you know, he seems like he's like law abiding, you know, he seems like he's safe, he seems like he's he believes in sticking to the structure, contrary to a figure like Matt Walsh, you know, who's constantly trying to break rules and, you know, in place new ones. Whereas Ben is more, we need to stick to what's right. And what's right is the laws that they made 200 years ago, because that's actually correct, you know? Cured me, I'm happy for his recovery. Yes, Ben Shapiro doesn't hide his radical views, does he? Well, he hides them as well as any other conservative does. You know, he like puts them behind a set of like different reasons that he devises to excuse them. You know, it's not that he doesn't like have like radical views; it's that he like kind of presents them in a way that you know, people deem more socially acceptable. Because he kind of lays it out in a way that makes it feel less offensive. But yeah, to bolster my point, I made the second tweet saying, just read any of the media he's written. It's painfully clear he doesn't see a lot of minorities as actual people, and it's also clear he's very aware that you have to be careful about presenting reprehensible views. If you have a hard time believing this, read True Allegiance. Now, if you didn't know, Ben Shapiro, like many right-wingers, is a failed creative. And the breed of failed creative that he is a screenplay writer, right? And he also wrote books. So he wrote a fair few books. We're not watching DJ Khaled, okay? Don't get excited. But Ben Shapiro books. He wrote a number of books. Porn Generation. I'm not sure about this one. Facts, Don't Care About Your Feelings. Brainwashed, How to Destroy America in 3 Steps. The Right Side of History. Fucking. He wrote a lot of shit. He wrote a lot of shit. He's got one about like how to win in arguments as well that I had to read through to see kind of how he approaches things, and it's you know, the usual like debate tricks that like conservatives engage in, really. I've read True Allegiance and I physically gagged at some parts. It genuinely sucks. Anna apologizing for Ben Shapiro because at least he wasn't mean is so pathetic. Yeah, it's pretty sad. It is pretty it's pretty sad. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It's difficult because the thing is, she's gonna be someone who's very she's someone who clearly values being coddled, you know, and some people are just very dependent on that, like to a degree, you know, like they need that to feel comfortable, and so if somebody doesn't do that, then that feels like a much scarier bad thing to them, you know. Oh my god, Abe, dude, if you have funny conservative people who believe in things strongly, please send them my way. I miss debating people so much. I need to like get into like debates again. So I'm fucking good at debating. I have like a pretty easy time with it. And it's really entertaining. But I just haven't gotten into any recently. But yeah, no, I would love anybody. Throw them my way. I will tear their, I will widen their holes, okay? It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. I promise you. In a non-TOS way. Jordan Peterson debate on stream. I have been thinking about that, right? Like, trying to figure out how to get, like, you know, if I can, like, lead in any, fucking, like, big figures and try and just, like, be like, yes, I want to do an interview, I'm a big fan of you, and then I get them in, and then I just kind of like confront them, and we do like an interview, and then I gradually ask more questions that like feels like they might actually, you know, be trying to get at something to fuck with them. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm gonna widen their holes in a non-sexual way, brutalizing them in an ad-friendly way. Exactly. I can't even get ads yet, unfortunately. But yeah, they don't 100% research you though before interviewing? Not necessarily. I mean, like, I've seen a bunch of things, like, I mean, Ollie London went on the H3 podcast without actually like looking into H3 and what they do. Like, a lot of these people are pretty stupid, you know? And I could just lie, you know? I could just lie, I could just make some shit up, you know, and then just have them be like, I can't seem to find you. Okay, you know? Because if I tell them I'm called Karl Max, I'd be, you know, you know? But yeah. No, I think lying to them would be good. So yeah, I wanted to, though, what I want to do is I want to have a look at that book. Oh, let's, oh, okay. There we are. Okay, that's a good, it's a good volume. So, we're not gonna watch the YouTube jazz stream, I'm afraid, but we are gonna take a look at True Allegiance. Jazz jump scare? I know, I'm sorry. Please hold on to your seats, try to not get too scared. Dude, that BBC interview with Ben Shapiro is so iconic. The one where he freaks out. I don't know if I've watched that recently. I think I watched that maybe like a year ago or something. Tell you what, okay. Alright, we'll read the book in a second. Let's have a look at the Ben Shapiro BBC interview, because I do want to check that out. And yeah, I can stream for about another half hour, and then I gotta get ready to go to work. For more information, look up Ben Shapiro destroyed by the BBC. Oh yeah, by BBC. I love watching Ben Shapiro get destroyed by BBC. Yeah, the original one where he gets super angry and leaves after the slightest pushback. Let's have a look. Let's see what our boy Benny Boy's up to. But I think there are some like conservatives who are so spite-filled, and they're so like you know, they're so like evil and angry that they think that you could and that they think that they can like take on anybody. That I think I could probably bait some like people into coming on stream. I need to figure out like who to target though. But I feel like there are some certain conservative figures who like they perpetuate their existence and relevance by arguing with people, by being, you know, offensive and upsetting people. So if I do that, if I you know, manage to take advantage of that, I think we could, you know, get some good content, you know. It's a theory. It's an idea I have, but I would like to make use of it. I like how Ben calls Andrew far left. Like, does Ben not know who he is? Oh, right. Andrew Neil? Yeah. No, I mean, look at him. Look at him. This is not fucking far left physiognomy. And he does have British guy physiognomy because he is. He's a Brit.
By millions of people online and on social media, you're one of
Oh,
the
wait. Oh, no, he's Irish.
biggest names in American conservatism. What is it you think you're tapping
Oh,
into?
he's Irish. He's from Ireland. This is how Irish people talk. It's really funny. It's a really funny accent. I really like it. I'm very fond.
Well, I think that there are a couple of things. One, there is actually a hunger for different ideas. The monolithic nature of the United States media is pretty
Back in my day, Twitch streaming was a urinary problem. Never talk in my chat again.
Politics, people tend to agree on essentially the liberal point of view and increasingly a radical leftist point of view in the media. And obviously...
Oh, yeah. Also, I want to bring attention to the fact that Ben Shapiro has little bull lips. They look like nuts. And if you look at Ben Shapiro now, it's pretty funny because you can tell he had some work done. I mean, have we look at? Okay, wait. Let's pull up a video. Look at the fucking This would have like the Kardashians jealous. You know, he's got like full he's got full fillers in there. It's very nice. Wait, let's take a look. Change color. I think he might have just changed color. Bro's got the soft and supple smooches. Yeah.
I try to provide an honest take.
Dude, Ben's such a I'm not gonna sexualize Ben Shapiro. Never mind.
Of the day, and that means that
We're
I'm
holding
not
back.
beholden to the Republican Party, for example. It means that I am going to speak out whenever I think that a principle is being violated. Just
Say it, pussy.
doing the violation.
No. Okay, I don't want to
right-wing
make.
Breitbart website.
I'm
But you
not
left
gonna
over
do
its
that.
support for Donald Trump.
A lot of people sexualize him in it already. Okay, I mean, not to say like what was he wearing, but look at him. Okay, he's a little twink. He's a little.
Said you'd never vote for Mr. Trump. Why is that?
He's so brat coded.
Well, in 2015, 2016,
You can fix
Breitbart
him.
made a hard turn
I believe in
favor
you.
of one particular candidate, and that's their
Bottom Ben.
prerogative. Lots of publications have an editorial point of view, and Breitbart was one of those.
Yeah,
The reason
Ben would just be like a bossy bottom.
I left Breitbart specifically was because of an incident in which a Breitbart
What are you doing? Are you putting in my ass right now? Are you fucking me? Are you gonna like come in me? Are you gonna come inside me? Are you gonna make me mpreg? Am I gonna get mpreg from you coming inside me? Is that gonna be the final conclusion of you fucking me and your penis going in and out? That is awesome. Yeah.
female
He
reporter
would love it.
was grabbed on the arm by Corey Lewandowski, then the campaign manager for President Trump, and was bruised on the arm. And then Corey Lewandowski proceeded to lie about it, and Breitbart proceeded to throw its own reporter under the bus,
Exactly.
suggest that she was lying or making this up. And at that point, I determined that I could no longer work for a publication.
Oh no. Jesus Christ. Hold on. Sorry. Wait, I'll play it in a second. Hold on. I'm just changing the title and I don't want it to lag. Oh yeah, wait. Mia and Abe, you can both change the title. If you see that my stream that we've moved on to a different thing, if you can figure out like just changing the title so it's like relevant to that would be fantastic because I keep on doing that. But if you want to take control, that would be great.
Even willing to stand up for its own reporters, and instead would throw those reporters under the bus in favor of a candidate that it sought to back.
Dude, okay, you think he's wearing his thigh highs under that table? I don't know if there's thigh highs involved, it wouldn't surprise me, but what I do know is that Ben is the type to have a remote control butt plug. 100%. 100%. You guys both don't know how to do it? Oh no. I have no idea either. Look it up. Google. I mean, I can look it up later for you if you want, but you know.
Haven't you lost your battle for the
You do have the
Republican
capacity to do it,
Party,
though.
Isn't the Republican Party now the party of Trump?
No, I mean, I think
Cheers,
that the
Mia.
Republican Party is always the party of whomever is the president, technically speaking. But in terms of who are the sort of the thought leaders inside the conservative movement, who are the people who are driving a lot of the discussion inside the conservative movement, I don't think that's correct at all. I think that most Republicans see President Trump as a vehicle for their policy preferences, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they agree with all of his personal foibles or the way that he behaves or the things that he says. And I think a lot of Republicans respond in anger to the media attacking President Trump mainly out of a reactionary and half-appropriate upset that the media seem to have a double standard when it comes to covering certain politicians.
I'm interested that you think there's a thought.
Ben's fucking talking about someone being reactionary is so fucking funny. Ben dresses like a twink who's a very bossy bossy bottom. Yeah. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I said just a moment ago. Exactly.
Movement inside the Republican Party. I mean, haven't the conservatives run out of ideas in America? All the new policies, the Medicare for all, $15 minimum wage, the Green New Deal, they're all coming from the left, and they're popular.
Well, Frank,
Ben seems like he's very short. I believe Ben Shapiro is either 5'6" or 5'10". But he does have like teensy tiny guy energy, doesn't he?
I mean, frankly, I'm confused by the idea that any of those are
How much do you think Ben Shapiro weighs?
particularly
I bet it's like
ideas. I mean, most of those
100
ideas have been
pounds.
around since Franklin Delano Roosevelt at the very earliest, or at the very latest, rather. Some of them go all the way back to Woodrow Wilson. But the idea that new ideas are absent in the Republican Party is obviously untrue. We have a very strong debate that goes on inside sort of the conservative halls of intelligentsia about what is the appropriate action to take.
The halls of he weighs 72.
Should global warming be considered a real threat, or should
72 pounds, folks.
global warming be considered something
Bicep
that technology
size
will solve?
14
And if so, what are
inches.
the best aspects of solving that? Now, there's a rich intellectual debate on the right about nationalism versus patriotism, for example, or populism versus free marketeerism. That debate is happening on the right to sort of suggest that.
Well, actually, I don't feel your cock inside my ass right now. So, is it actually real? YouTube channel that I found only posting clips of him flexing. Oh no. Not the Ben Shapiro. The gun show. Are you telling me you guys want to see the gun show? Are you guys saying you want to see my guns? He's terrible. Ben Shapiro fan cams. Oh wow. Oh wow. Look at this man. I mean, he's doing well for himself. He looks good. Look at this. Look at those titties.
My boyfriend gets jealous when he sees me watching you flex on All Access. He's not as big. Well, tell him to work out.
That's kind of baller. I can't lie. I can't lie. Unfortunately, since like starting like working out a decent bit, I have to like primal instinct to respect people with big muscles more. It's so fucked up. It's so fucked up. No, guys, I'm not gonna do the gun show. And it's like nobody in chat for like four full fucking minutes. Nobody said anything. He's just pretending it's there. What a legend. What a legend. Wait, okay, let's get back to the interview.
The right in America is bereft of ideas, but the left is full of ideas. Number one, not all ideas are good ideas. I mean, AOC is pretty good evidence of that. I'm a big fan of some old ideas myself that I think are pretty good. But beyond that, I think that it is
slavery. The old ideas are slavery. Ben Shapiro wants slavery back.
Intellectual sneering of the highest order to suggest that only the left has new and decent ideas.
Some of the ideas that are popular in your side of politics would seem to take us back to the Dark Ages. Georgia, new abortion laws.
This is pure cope.
Which you are much in favor.
The way he moves his head is so weird. He like spasms. I mean, I can't blame him. I'm a little spasmy myself sometimes. But he does have like strange like angry bobblehead energy, you know? Like he's sitting there, he's like, and he's like weirdly moving his head around while he gets angry. I don't know.
That a woman who miscarries.
He's trying to hold it, keep it together so bad. He looks like he's pissing himself.
A Georgian woman who travels to another state for an abortion procedure.
Why is he giving him fuck me eyes? He's like
10 years.
I hate to sexualize Ben Shapiro so much, folks, but I don't know. I don't know. That's kind of a.
These are extreme hard policies.
Well, okay, a couple of things.
His policies are extremely hard right now, guys. See?
One, I'm not sure. I mean, frankly, I don't know whether are you an objective journalist or are you an opinion journalist?
I'm a journalist that asks questions.
Okay, so you're a supposedly objective journalist calling policies with which you disagree barbaric and suggesting only one side of the political aisle has ideas. So I just want to point out that I wish you would at least be honest in your own biases.
Mr. Shapiro, I know that broadcasting in America is now so polarized that on one program you only have the left and another one you just have the right. My job is to question those who have strong views and put an alternative to them.
Does he tell his wife his policies are hard also at night? I don't think they get hard anymore, but like when he sees Ben Shapiro, maybe it's like it's a rare chance. He's not even letting him talk. He's gonna let him talk in a second. He's just getting his question out, I think.
If you were an anti-abortion person, I would be putting pro-abortion questions to you, but you are
really. Would you call the pro-choice position?
So why don't you just answer my question,
sir? I'm happy to answer your question. Please answer this.
Oh no.
Would you suggest that a late-term abortion is brutal?
I'm not taking a view on this issue. I'm asking you the questions.
Sir, you just suggested the pro-life position is inherently brutal and terrible, so I'm asking you, as an objective journalist, would you ask the same question to a pro-choice advocate?
Ben Shapiro would become a radical leftist if he got a hug from a 6'6" alt-core goth girl. Dude, he fucking, you know he loves that shit. You know he does. It's so like, the reason I know it's like weird to talk about people's like sexual like thoughts and stuff kind of, but especially with people like who have like super radical political beliefs in a certain direction, or especially reactionaries for some reason, because they have to constantly reaffirm like a really like a total like displacement of the other, like what the other like group is that they think about, that they hate, right? So they view them in this like totally unique light, and they become like this kind of strange like ethereal like mysticized thing, right? Because they have all these thoughts built up in their head about them and they're constantly thinking. So I feel like with these kinds of people, you can usually like shockingly often rely on the idea that they fucking have some weird sexual thoughts around it, because it's pretty common. Have you seen the political compass fetish alignment chart? It's kind of interesting.
Why is it
if you haven't seen it, let me know.
After a woman has been pregnant for 6 weeks is not a return to the Dark Ages. What's your answer?
My answer is something called science. Human
life
exists at conception. It ought to be protected. Now, back to my question to you.
Okay.
You purport to be an objective journalist. BBC purports to be an objective down-the-middle network.
Wait, let me pull it up. There we are. Far leftist femboy, far rightist femboy. Yes, that's how it works. Okay. So we have to be aware that the correlation was like small, but it is there. So it is real. But it's not like necessarily you know, like reliable. Okay. Let's see. I'm glad I don't have to do ads yet, because this would not this would not work out, I don't think. Okay, so this is the sexual political compass. Oh, this is of women. I believe I'd be more interested in the one for men, actually. Hold on. Let me see if I can find the one for men. Here we are. We'll look at the one for men first, and then we'll look at the one for women after, because I'm more concerned about thinking about far-right men right now. So let's go for that one. Jesus. The femboy horseshoe theory. It's correlation, but not necessarily causation. I mean, you can kind of like pretty much understand where these come from, I think. Like you can like find the root of it pretty easily. Okay, let's see. So this is the one for men. And we can just have a look. So this is obviously how far left, far right you are economically, and then how authoritarian you are. ANCAPs simply don't have sex. Finally, yeah, they're gonna go extinct from that. That's how it works. They're a breed that'll just die out. So far right, on the far right, we can have a look already. age play, uniforms, incest, necrophilia, race play, shocker. Rape play is over there. That's much closer to the middle though. ANCAPs don't have consensual sex. Oh no. Anal sex is very in the middle. Dirtiness is also in the middle. I'm glad we have some real unity there. Everyone likes fucking in the ass apparently. But the right slightly more than the left, which is interesting. I wish they specified what type of race play, like which way round. I think the general fetishization of that is good enough. I mean, it works well, right? I think it doesn't really matter, you know? I think if they find the concept attractive, that's the concerning bit. But yeah, on the far left, we have group sex. The fucking poly people. They've been at it again. We don't have that much that's like very far left. Most people are quite liberal, I guess. Or most fetishes, I guess, are shared by liberals and not necessarily by super far left people. Males dominating, females submitting, sex positions besides missionary. Wait a minute. Sex positions besides missionary is something that the right just doesn't do. Oh, that's so fucking good. See, I thought this was like a fucking meme because of this when I first saw it, and I checked and it is legit. But that's so fucking funny. Okay. Tankies are into male domination, apparently. Shocking. Shocking. My favorite kink, sex positions other than missionary. I mean, for those types, it definitely is. Like, oh, you want me to fuck you from behind? Are you some sort of freak? Are you some sort of like weirdo? Do I have to call in a priest? Female use of sex toys. This is also depressing, right? Like people's like fear of like using sex toys and like using it to their advantage. It's like when old people see a phone, like a smartphone, and they're like, why would you want that? I can do everything I need with this thing, and then I'll just work it out myself. I'll just walk all the way, you know? And then why would you reject having a more effective like thing that you can use in combination with yourself, you know? And just, you know, because I mean it should be about the person who's being vibrated or sex toyed, you know? Should be about them. So if you want them to have pleasure, you should be doing it. Because it's change, and change is scary. No, it's change is scary, but also it's because they're insecure. I mean, most men are. This isn't even just a fucking exclusively right-wing thing. Men are scared of being replaced, and men have a lot of penis anxiety as well, you know? With like the standards in porn that we talked about earlier, a lot of guys, I think most guys, are probably somewhat insecure. The kink closest to me is futa. That's, uh-oh. I mean... I mean, is that aligned? Is that working? Is it accurate? But yeah, no. Pet play is on the right. It's interesting. Exhibitionism, humiliation, spanking, piercing, cutting, creepy crawlies. Futa, you mean trans women? I'm not sure if they have a trans woman thing here. Yeah, I wonder if they did just mean trans women now. I mean, if there's like, I mean, if it's like fucking Japanese porn futa, then that's like intended. It feels like it's like an isolated thing. I don't know. I don't know if you want to like claim all of that because it's like I don't know. It feels like it's got like a bunch of specific traits that you wouldn't necessarily want to be like, yeah, this is exactly what we are. Like it's like, yeah, I don't know. If it was just trans women, then that's perfectly in the middle. No, that would be far right. That would totally be far right. Why are feet so far right? Aren't foot fetishes caused by like brain damage sometimes? I don't know. Why are feet far right? Gotta check in on all the foot fetishists I know. Gotta make sure that they're not like evil. Okay, wait. I wanted to. Yeah, no. The preference for trans porn, I feel like is probably gonna be on the right. Wait. Let's see. It's definitely on the right, right? Because I mean, they're constantly thinking